Welcome back, educators. This is once again Shilpa Jain, your master trainer, welcoming all of you to day 4, session 2 of your training program. I would request everyone to please settle down and please turn on your cameras. I hope you all enjoyed your break because now again you'll have to bear with me for the next 2 hours now. So before going on a break, teachers, we learned the different segments of the slot confirmation call. We learned if you have a teaching experience, if you don't have a teaching experience, how can you introduce yourself? Then we also learned that this script is just to help you and to guide you. You cannot expect to read the script line by line. Okay, I'll share a very funny incident, a real life story. When I joined Planet Spark 4 years back, I was onboarded and I had to conduct my first demo. So I'm talking about the day when I picked up my first demo and I had to make a slot confirmation call. I was not tech savvy during those days, so I asked my husband, please take a printout of the slot confirmation call script and give it to me. He gave a printout. I pasted it on the pin board right in front of me, and I was like, hey Balaji Maharaj, hey Sainath, all the deities that I could think of because that was my first demo with an organization and I wanted to rock it. You know what happened? I gave a call to the parent, and the parent said, Ma'am, we are very busy. I have a meeting in the next 2 minutes. So can you please cut it short and tell me what is it all about? I was prepared to read the script, which is for 5 minutes 17 seconds. Remember, I told you about the timing 5 minutes 17 seconds. And she told me, Ma'am, can you cut it short because I have a meeting to attend? Any idea what I did, teachers there? Any idea? Use the chat box. Any guesses? Any wild guesses? What I did there? Waiting for your messages? Yes, yes. Not only fumbled, I disconnected the call, teachers. I was so nervous because unfortunately, during my training time, we did not do this situation handling wala part. Okay, because 4 years back, we were just told that this is how you have to make a slot confirmation call. But this situational handling call, how to handle the different situations, we were not trained on that, and I got so nervous. I got so jittery that I disconnected the call. Don't tell it to the Planet Spark team, otherwise they'll kick me out of this position from here. I know it is recorded, the session is recorded, but yes, that is why we have this segment here called the situation handling, where we would be teaching you how to handle the different situations. So let me share my screen with all of you so that you don't disconnect the call like Shilpa did 4 years ago. We are going to prepare you on all the different situations. Allow me a minute to share my screen, teachers. Okay, sorry for this. Here I go. Situational handling. Now, whatever is coming up on your screen, teachers, please don't be demotivated by that. Why? Because I'll give you the reason. But an important point, Sneha Agarwala, can you please read this important point?
Yeah. Out of all the calls that are accepted by teachers,
Hmm.
1 in 5 calls are successful.
Neha was like, oh my God, what is this? Only 1 in 5 calls are successful. So it's not to demotivate you. This is the harsh reality. And we are going to discuss why you will come up with situations where only 1 in 5 calls are successful on an average. Correct? Sometimes when you make 6 calls, all the 6 calls get converted. They are into like the demos. But sometimes it's like if you try, they are not successful. Why? In order to do that, let's have role plays. Rather than doing it with the slides, we'll do it in a practical way so that it retains in your memory for a longer period of time. Please raise your hands. I need 2, 3 volunteers for this activity. Okay, enough. No more hand raising, please. Thank you. Palak Arora should be the last. Okay, Shivam has also raised it. So, last one. So, Meenal, now give me a call. Imagine I have booked a demo for 7 p.m. I'm the parent. You have to give me a call, but you have to start with the tring tring sound, Meenal. Okay? Hmm.
Okay. So tring tring.
Continue.
Okay, did you pick up the call?
I haven't.
Tring, tring. Tring, tring. Tring, tring.
Do you think, Meenal, imagine I'm Shilpa, the master trainer at Planet Spa. Do you think I'll pick up the call right now?
No.
I already mentioned few minutes ago that how important the call may be. I never take up the calls. My entire family is aware of this and they always drop a WhatsApp message to me if it is something urgent, correct? Because see how unprofessional it would be to ask 100 participants here that please wait, I'll take the call. I'll be wasting not 30 seconds of mine, but I'll be wasting 100 into 30 seconds, correct? So that is the reason I'm not going to pick up the call right now. But does it mean that I'm not interested for the 8 p.m. session? Because by 8 p.m. all my sessions are done, I'm free. So does it mean that I'm not interested for the 8 p.m. session?
No, not at all. It means
No.
you are just not available for the call right now, but maybe after an hour or two, you might be interested.
Okay, so
You might be able to pick up the call.
imagine you told me after an hour. So that would be 12:30. You'll give me a call after 12:30. Do you think I'll pick up the call at 12:30, Meenal?
No,
No.
because you will be training here.
Then what do you think you'll be doing in this scenario?
I think I'll give a call 3 hours before the session.
3 hours before the session. The session is at 8, 5. Again, I'm into adult sessions. I conduct adult sessions. So obviously, I won't be picking up the call then also.
So now it's a very tricky place to be.
It
What
is
to
not.
do?
There's a simple solution for this, teachers. Drop a WhatsApp message. See, I don't pick up the calls, but to be honest, whenever the videos are going on, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, the video is playing, I do pick up my call, I check the WhatsApp messages, and I do respond to WhatsApp messages. Correct? So in this case, because Meenal, you know my schedule, that is why you told me that I'll give a call at around 3 o'clock. Because you were like, by 2, Shilpa ma'am would be free, so I'll give her. But you don't know the routine of the parents. Hai na? So in
Yeah.
that case, if you keep on giving them a call after 1 hour, maybe at 12, then again at 1, at 2, at 3, at 4, you would be wasting a lot of your time. Maybe you are at home, but most of you, as you said, that you are corporate professionals, you're working in schools. So do you think it would be possible for you from your school, you'll be giving a call, okay, after 1 hour again, I'll try, after 1 hour again, I'll try?
Not
Not
possible.
possible, hai na? Not feasible. So what you're going to do in these scenarios, teachers, you'll just draft a message. Every time you'll just change the name of the child and the demo timings. That, hi, this is Meenal, public speaking expert with Planet Spark. I tried reaching out to you because this call was in regards with the demo that you have booked for your son, blah, 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 at 7 p.m. So kindly revert my call. Okay. If the parents reach out to you within 2 hours, great. But if you think after 2 hours also, I haven't texted you as a parent, I haven't called you, last call you'll make after 2 hours. Like you drop the message at 12, another one at 2, you'll give me a call. Even if you don't get a response, you'll drop a message, Pam, I tried reaching out to you since you were not available. So now I am rescheduling the session. Whenever you're free, get back to me. Okay. You'll reschedule it at your own end. You'll go to your demo pool page, pick up another demo for 8 p.m. Okay. Now imagine as a parent, I saw the message at 7 p.m. Possible? And now I call up Meenal ma'am. Meenal ma'am, I'm so sorry. I was not able to reach out to you. I was busy in the meeting. I was busy in my office, blah, blah, blah. Can we have the session at 8 p.m.? But Meenal has already booked a demo for 8 p.m. for herself. She'll say, ma'am, as per the policy, we need to get in touch with the parents around 3 hours, 4 hours, make up a story. Okay. And then tell them, no worries, we can do it tomorrow. So drop a WhatsApp message, wait for 2 hours. If you don't get a response, pick another demo for yourself, teachers. If the parents, they reach out again, reschedule it for a later date, later time, like whenever is your slot free, whenever the parents are available.
In
Yes,
that case, the scheduled session, I have to cancel it, right?
reschedule it. You're not going to
According to
cancel
my
it.
convenience.
No, you'll just reschedule it, giving yourself a window of 24 hours. For example, the session is booked for 8 p.m. today. Correct? Automatically, because you haven't got a timing from the parents, you'll reschedule it for 8 p.m. tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Now, when the
For
parents
24
give you a
hours.
call back again that no, I don't want it at 8 p.m., I want it at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Again, go back to your demo poll page, reschedule it. You can reschedule it 3 to 4 times. Correct? So that is a possibility for all of
First
you.
default is if there's no conversation or no update, 24 hours is like the best, because if someone is available, it's during the weekdays, or let's assume that the person will be available for the same time next day, because every day the schedule is same.
Yes. So that is the best way. Give yourself a window of 24 hours, reschedule it. If the parents reach out to you, great. If not, after 24 hours, the demo would automatically be cancelled from your demo poll page. Okay. So that was the first scenario when the parents are not picking up the call. Shruti, give me a call again, tring tring, to discuss another scenario. Swati, I'll take up all the queries. Just give me some time. All the queries would be taken up.
Tring,
Shruti.
tring, tring, tring,
Yeah, hi. Who's
tring, tring.
Yeah, hi, who's this?
Hello, ma'am. This is Shruti from Planet Spark, and I'm
Oh, I'm so sorry. Not interested in any credit card, any insurance.
no, ma'am. This call is not regarding credit card or insurance. This is regarding your booking a demo session with Planet Spark.
Bank. I'll disconnect the call. Why? Because right now I received a call from an unknown number. You know about Planet Spark very well, Shruti. But as a parent, if I'm looking for public speaking classes, again, a harsh reality, I will not only be applying for Planet Spark, I would be filling up a form for Planet Spark, ABC, DEF, GEX, XYZ, 3, 4 platforms. I would be filling up the form. Okay. I might not remember the name of each and every platform there. But you kept on saying, no, ma'am, this is not about credit card. This is not about any insurance. This is a call from Planet Spark. I don't have that patience. I'll disconnect the call at that time. What do you think is the ideal or right way to handle this situation? Because, yes, when you give a call to the parents, that is from an unknown number. And unknown number are usually treated as promotional calls, marketing calls, and maybe a call from the bank, insurance company, health agents. So let's see, Harleen, what would you do in this scenario? The situation remains the same. Not interested in any credit card.
Okay, so I will say, hello, ma'am. I'm calling from Planet Spark, a public speaking expert, and you booked a demo for your son, Ayansh.
Very good. Even before saying I am Harleen, a public speaking expert from Planet Spark, because again, that takes around 10 to 20 good seconds. You'll just say that, ma'am, it's about a Yansh demo that you have booked for 6 p.m. tonight or 8 p.m. tonight. So as soon as I hear my son's name, I'll be like, it's not any random marketing call, not any promotional call. It is something personal and I have to listen to Harleen. Understood, teachers? Don't waste your time in Planet Spark public speaking expert Harleen. Understand, gauge the situation. To grab the attention, take the name of the child first. And then the mother would be ready to listen to your entire conversation. Okay? Now, Palak Modi, give me a call. Tring, tring.
Yeah, tring tring,
Yeah, hi.
tring
Who's
tring.
this?
Yeah, hi ma'am. This is a call from Planet Spark, and I'm a public speaker expert.
Hmm.
I would like to know that you have booked the demonstration class.
No, I haven't booked any demo.
Yeah, ma'am. I just got a form that you have been filled from the platform, any search
Sorry.
engine
No, I
platform.
haven't booked any demo.
Ma'am,
It's
it's like
like what to
showing
do.
over here.
Sorry.
It's showing here that you have been booked your son's demo
If it
as a
is showing
public
in
speaker.
your dashboard, what can I do? I told you a number of times that I haven't booked any demo. Again, teachers, please mind my rude language. But parents, okay? What can I do if it is showing on your dashboard, on your portal? I haven't booked any demo.
Yes, ma'am. You were searching as a public speaking expert. You have been searching your son's.
Palak, the mother has told you very clearly that she hasn't booked any demo. Correct? Anybody who would like to handle this situation? Okay, Sakshi, you got a chance. Lower, teachers, those who get a chance, please lower down your hands. Not done. Okay, now wave your hands. Visumita. Unmute yourself.
We'll ask. Am I audible now, ma'am?
You are audible, but your video is glitching. Okay, let's see if I can hear you.
Okay, so I would ask them if maybe someone else in the family has booked it for you.
Yes, see teachers, if you have the details on your screen, magic से नहीं आ गया है. Abracadabra, gilly gilly choo, give the details on, Vasumita's screen, nothing like that. And one thing that you all need to understand is that we are Archita, one minute, teachers. I've muted all the participants. See, teachers, please be a little responsible. Please keep yourselves on mute when you're talking to your family and, friends or your husband, your spouse, whatever. Please be on mute. So what I was saying is that we have to understand that we are not reaching out to parents on random basis. Okay, any parent we are calling. We are calling out only to interested parents who has filled up the form. So if the details are there on the screen, if not the mother, maybe the father has booked the demo. It happens with me. Like my son, he's interested in guitar, not in like he just bought a guitar and now he wants to learn a guitar. Ulta hota hai na, pehle aap seekhte ho, fir laate ho. But my son, he bought a guitar and now he wants to learn guitar. So the situation is my husband, he is looking for good online guitar classes. Sometimes he books a demo, registers my number thinking that I'll be there at home. At times he tells me, at times he forgets to tell me. So when you say that, ma'am, I can see the details, Ayansh, grade 6, your contact number is this, your email address is this. So if not you, maybe your husband or somebody else in the family might have booked the demo. And then I'll be like, yes, my husband was talking about some public speaking classes. This is how you're going to carry forward the conversation. If not you, somebody else in the family, maybe your husband or the child himself might have booked the demo. Okay, Palak Modi? Okay. Now, Subhashini, give me another call. Tring, tring.
Tring, 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 tring.
Yeah,
Tring,
hi.
tring.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Subhashini. I'm a public speaking expert from Planet Spark. This is regarding the demo session that you have booked for 6 p.m. today for your child Ayansh. So
Ayansh. Yes. Ayansh.
yeah, I would like to know more about your child. So what is that you're expecting and may I know?
Ayansh mother.
Yeah, ma'am, are you comfortable with speaking with English?
English, ma'am, थोड़ा हिंदी हो जाए तो अच्छा है.
Okay, because I know a little bit of English. I can understand English. I mean, I can understand Hindi, but I mean, I can converse only in.
That is the reason I gave this situation to you. As soon as I, read Chennai, I knew you were proficient in Tamil, correct? And as a mother, I don't know Tamil. I'm comfortable in Hindi and English. So very good presence of mind, Subhashini. She sensed that the mother was not comfortable in English, correct? 2 to 3 sentences it took her to sense that the mother is not comfortable in English. She asked, ma'am, if not in English, what is the language that you are comfortable with? I said Hindi. Imagine if it would have been Dipali Jain. She would have continued the conversation in Hindi because with parents, you can talk to them in the language that they are comfortable with. But here, Subhashini is comfortable in Tamil and English, whereas I am comfortable in Hindi. In Tamil, all the words that I know is Thodappam. Broom is called Todapam, Subhashini. Tanni,
Yes.
water. And these words also I had to learn because once I had a maid who was a Tamil speaking maid, and every day she used to come. Vidgar, Vandi cleaner, Vandi clean, that extent. I'm not faking fun. I loved her, Subhashini, okay? But I had to learn few words just to interact with my maid. But then I was like, no, I can't handle her. Tata, bye bye. I'll have to find another maid for myself. Why? Because there was a language barrier. Here also, Subhashini, you know that there is a language barrier. You told me that you understand a little bit of Hindi. But do you think demo class somehow you'll pull? But during your regular classes, you'll have to interact with the parents also. Correct? How would you do justice at that point of time? So what you're going to do here, in your demo request, you'll just write language barrier. You'll tell the mother, ma'am, Hindi very less, like whatever, in simple English. You're not going to frame proper sentences there because she doesn't understand English. Ma'am, Hindi very less. Right person will give you a call and then you'll disconnect the call. Okay?
Okay.
And some Hindi speaking teacher would get in touch with the parents in that case. So, language barrier, if there's a common language between you and the parent, switch to that particular language. But if there is no common language, means there is a language barrier, just write a remark, language barrier, and the right teacher would reach out to the parents. Okay, Subhashini?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dipali, give me a call. Tring, tring.
Tring, tring,
Yeah,
tring,
hi.
tring.
Who's this?
Yeah, is this Ayansh mother?
Yes, this is Ayansh mom.
Yeah, this is Dipali. I'm the public speaking expert at Planet Spark.
Yes,
You
yes,
have,
yes, Planet Spark. I remember I booked a demo for 7 p.m. tonight, but to be honest, I'm not interested anymore.
ma'am, but you can take a demo class. It is for free. There is no charges that you have. If you have time, then we can have a demo class. Then also you can decide later.
Good response, but Dipali, I told you that I am not interested. Correct? Good try. That take a demo class. It's free of cost. We'll come there. But before that, don't you think there's a question that needs to be asked when I said I'm not interested?
Okay.
What should be that question?
Is there any particular reason that you're not interested now?
Very good. First, try and find out that what is the reason that I'm not interested. If you know the problem, maybe you can give me a solution. If you don't know
Okay.
what the problem is, it's impossible for you to give me a solution. But maybe the problem that I tell you, maybe you have a solution to that. Now, for example, yes, ma'am, why I'm not interested is that I want my son to be a good public speaker, but he's interested in sports. And recently, he has joined a sports academy and he has to go there twice a week.
Okay, but Planet Spark is a very flexible platform.
Now,
So,
you know, rather than asking free demo, you have a solution to my problem. I have a time constraint. There is a crux of time, and you know, we are very flexible at Planet Spark. So you can give
yeah.
me the solution. Please go ahead.
So we at Planet Spark, we are very flexible and we can adjust to the timings which he requires. He's going there only twice a week. Rest all the other days that he's free. Then you can let us know the timing when he's available and we can schedule the classes at that time also.
And we can also conduct it on weekends. See,
Yeah.
if you give me this option, I'll be like, okay, weekend is also possible. I can go ahead and conduct the sessions. But still, okay, very good try. You found out what was the reason that I'm not interested. My reason was constraint of time, and you told me we are flexible. We can do it on weekends. Now, Ria, let's continue. She convinced me, but still I'm saying, sorry, ma'am, still not interested. I think it would be too much to handle for my son.
So maybe I'll talk about Planet Spark a bit. Since you said that you're interested for your son to become a great public speaker, would you mind if I give a little bit brief introduction about Planet Spark and its credibility?
Lovely. She would tell me what are we doing at Planet Spark, how you're going to transform the life of my son. Okay, you did your best, but still I'm saying not interested. Okay, you tried your level best, which is a good part, but still my bottom line answer is sorry, ma'am, not interested.
I don't know what else to say after this.
Here you'll disconnect the call by saying that, ma'am, no worries. The demo classes are absolutely free of cost. So my suggestion would be, why don't you just attend the demo class? And I assure you that even in this 1 hour, your child is going to learn a great deal about public speaking and, body language and the different pillars of public speaking. Then the mother would be like, okay, 1 hour free of cost. She's assuring me that he would be learning a great deal. Why don't I just take the demo class? Okay. Believe me, once they take the demo class, the PPTs are very interactive. And second thing, our counseling team, they have a magical wand. They really know how to brainwash the parents. A harsh word to be used, but they really know how to manipulate, brainwash, and in a polite way, how to convince the parents. Okay. So Please tell them that it is free of cost and do attend it, and in 1 hour you're going to learn a great deal. Even after saying this, I say no, not interested. Then you'll disconnect the call by saying, you have my number. Whenever you change your mind, please get back to me on this number. Okay? Why this is important? Again, I'll share a personal story with all of you. I joined Planet Spark in the month of February. And I very vividly remember in the month of May, I gave a call to one of the parents. Same response I got. I am interested, but my son is more into sports. He has joined a football academy. That is one of my real life experiences here. Then she said that, no, ma'am, not interested. I told her free of cost. She said, I know, ma'am, but not right now. I said, you have my number. Whenever you change your mind, please get back to me. She gave me a call in the month of June end. Any idea why? Summer vacations were going on. The child had plenty of time. Conducted a demo. The child was enrolled for 165 classes with me. Why? Because I ended the call on a positive note. No worries. Sometimes because the calls are not recorded, all the classes are recorded. Slot confirmation calls are not recorded. One of my friends, when we joined, one of my colleagues, she shared this incident with me. मैं तो इतनी frustrate हो गई थी ना, like when the mother said not interested, I was so frustrated that I told her, if you were not interested, why did you waste my time? Do you think in future if the mother is interested, she would reach out to the same teacher? Never. So always disconnect the call on a positive note. Remember, demo slot confirmation call given in the month of May, converted into 165 classes in the month of July. June end, the parents reached out to me. July, they took their demo and the child was enrolled with me. So always talk about free of cost. If the parents are not interested, first ask them the reason. Try to give them a solution. Try to explain about Planet Spark. What do we do? If not, the last is free of cost. Your son would learn a great deal. If even that doesn't work out, you have my number. In case you change your mind, get back to me. Okay, teachers? So how to handle the situation when the parents say they are not interested. Okay. Now, Kirti, give me a call. Again, the tring tring wala.
Tring, tring, tring,
Yeah, hi,
tring.
who's this?
Hi, I'm Kirti from Planet Spark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a public speaking expert, and I have called to confirm today's demo class. That is at 6 o'clock today.
Yes, I remember I booked a demo for 6. I'll be available with my son at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, if you have a little bit of time, I just wanted to know a little more about Ayansh.
I'm so sorry. Actually, I have a meeting to attend in the next 2 minutes.
Okay, so just quickly, I just wanted to confirm that you and your husband both would be there, and you need to join with your laptop.
Yes,
Will that
it can
be
be done. Even my husband would be joining and will join with the laptop.
okay? Thank you very much. We'll connect in the evening.
Great presence of mind, Kirti. Here, see. The script is for 5 minutes 17 seconds. Correct? The video call that we saw was for 5 minutes 17 seconds. I told her that I am busy. I have something important to cater to. I have a bigger fish to fry. She did not waste my time in saying that I have 3 years of teaching experience. Can you tell me the name of your child, the school, which grade, which school? What was the most important message? Confirming the time. 6 o'clock, will you be available? I said I'll be available. She also set the expectations. I want you and your husband to join, and you should join with a laptop. One more thing, Kirti. Ma'am, you have my number. In case if you have any further queries, you can reach out to me on this number. Looking forward to see you and your son at 6 p.m. That is how you're going to disconnect the call. That you have my number. In case as a parent, I have some last minute queries, I can always reach out to you. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Believe me, 5 minutes 17 seconds. Every time the parents will not give you 5 minutes 17 seconds. Sometimes they'll tell you, I'm at the hospital, ma'am, I'm busy somewhere. So what is the most important message? Confirming the timing, 6 p.m., 6 p.m. Number 2, both the parents. Number 3, presence of laptop. This is what you are going to pass on. Now lower down your hands, teachers, everyone. I have tried to cover all the possible scenarios, But still, if you have any other situation that you think was not catered to, raise your hands and we'll try to cover it together. Any situation that you think that no, this is not covered, and what would happen if we face this kind of situation? Yes, Dipali, go ahead.
Don't we need to know that what are their expectations? If we can reschedule that call, like whenever you are free, can you give me just 2 minutes? I would like to know about your child.
You
Can we
can do
say
that. See, Dipali, again, it depends on your schedule. What if you have back-to-back sessions? Correct? What if you're not working during those hours? Maybe you are in the school, you're at the office. If you're a homemaker and you're just starting your journey, you have the entire day and you can ask the parents, give me a call whenever you want to. But if you have slots, it would become a little difficult for you. Imagine you are in the middle of a class and the parents are giving you a call. But what is the important message? Number one, slot confirmation, setting the rest, everything you can know during the demo also. Yes, good idea. But if you give them this permission to give you a call whenever, you have to be available during that point of time. So if you
No,
are,
I was saying that I will give you a call whenever you're free. Like, I just need 2 minutes of your time. So please let me know when your meeting will be over so that I can give you a call at that time.
okay, and will you do that after telling me the 3 important points, or this 3 important points also you will not tell me? My question to you.
These, if the parent doesn't have time, then I will tell that only in that call, or should I tell it right now only?
Right now, and then you can ask them what would be the right time, because there are certain other things that I would like to know about your child. But
Okay.
these 3 important things, because what if you try to give the call a parent again and I'm busy? Then these 3 important pointers also were not passed on to me. Correct? So take a minute, pass on the 3 important pointers, and then if you want to have a word with the parents because you want to know more about the child, their expectations, so that they have a better demo experience, you can go ahead and do that. But ask for the 3 pointers. It hardly takes you 30 seconds to do that.
And ma'am, one more query is there that I have done BTech and I have 3-4 years of almost 8 years of corporate experience and 5 years of teaching experience. So like BTech I have done, then 8 years of corporate experience, then B.Ed I have done, then 4 years. So should I mention BTech as well as B.Ed? What should I do?
Very good. Now imagine you are the parent. Okay. So would you be interested to know that teacher has done BTech, or would you be interested to know that the teacher has done B.Ed?
B.Ed.
Put yourself into the shoes of the parents, and whatever you want to hear, say only those things to the parents. BTech is not going to add any relevance here. So avoid mentioning it and talk about your B.Ed degree.
Okay.
Sakshi, your situation, please.
Yes, ma'am. So there might be some parents who would want us to give a lot more details regarding the course they would enroll, such as what is the fees or how many hours do we need to invest before the demo itself. So what are we supposed to do then?
Very good question. See, the last 15 minutes, I'll be telling you what are the things that we need to tell to the parents, because maybe even before booking the demo, my question to you is, ma'am, there are so many other platforms. Why should I be choosing Planet Spark and not the other platform? Correct? This we are going to discuss in the last 15 minutes, that this is the ideal situation. You can use it here also. But if they ask you about the fee structure, teachers, it's been 4 years, but till today, I don't have a fair idea about the fee structure of Planet Spark. And I'm very happy, because if I had to convince the parents on fees, rather than a class, it would become a fish market, a bargaining, negotiation kind of thing. To avoid this situation and for your benefit, you have to tell them, ma'am, regarding the fees, I have no idea. The right person, the counseling team would get in touch with you, and based on your needs, they would be designing the curriculum and they would be telling you about the fees also. That we are going to learn in the last 15 minutes.
Okay, so we could just say that the whole course would be designed according to your child's need, then the fees,
Because
final
this is
fees
what
we
we
would know at
exactly
the
do.
end.
This is what we
Okay.
exactly do. Last 15 minutes of interaction, I'm going to teach you that what are the, highlights of this platform, why the parent should be opting for this platform and not other platform. Everything is discussed there. So if they cross question you during the slot confirmation call, you can give the same answers that we are going to learn now.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, Priya Agarwal. Rimsha and Subhashni, your cameras are off, so I'll go to Priya Agarwal. Who's that? Priya, is it from your side? Please mute yourself in that case. I think it's from Priya Agarwal's side. Just 1 minute. Yeah. I'll go to Palak Arora.
And
Tejas,
is it?
Priya, I think you're facing some internet glitches. Please drop your query in the chat box. And there's a loud TV noise that I can hear in the background.
Hello.
Yeah, Palak Arora from Amritsar.
Yeah, hi, ma'am. Okay, I wanted to ask. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, like, do we need to do only the WhatsApp message, like the text message won't work? He said, na, always WhatsApp the message.
पलक आप अपने टेक्स्ट मैसेजेस कितनी बार चेक करते हो?
Yeah, I know, ma'am, but there is a big procedure to give someone a WhatsApp
You have
message
to save the
sometimes.
number and everything.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
do you think what is the point of even dropping a message when there are very neat chances that the parents would read that? I never
Okay.
check my text messages because I know it's either from my bank, it's either from
Okay.
the health insurance companies.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Okay,
WhatsApp
so
messages, that notification is there and you're very regular to check
personalization.
your
You feel
WhatsApp.
connected through WhatsApp. Okay, fine. And another question is like, whenever we make a call, should we straight away start with a conversation, or we initially start with something like, do you have 5 minutes to give to us?
I
Can
used
I
to do
start the
that. I used to
conversation?
do that, ma'am. Is it the right time to talk to you? Rather than
Yeah,
saying you have 5 minutes, I always used to start my conversation by saying, is it the right time to talk to you?
right time.
The
Yeah,
parents would say, I'm in a meeting. Then I would
yeah.
say, okay, the demo is for 6, join on.
Mm-hmm.
If they say, yes, ma'am, go ahead, I would carry on with the conversation.
Okay, so this is a good method to start the conversation, right?
But don't
Okay,
say
and then
5 minutes, है ना?
okay, yeah, I'll say the right time, sure. Okay, and the next thing is like, I have an IELTS experience. So if would that experience would be counted
Yes,
as a
of course,
good experience to
of
tell
course,
to the students? Okay,
of course, it would.
fine. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The last query from Hafsa. After that, all the queries would be taken towards the closing.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Hafsa.
Ma'am, I just want to ask that if we have confirmed the demo class and both the parents are agree that they will attend the class, and at the demo class, none of the parents will show up, then how do we disconnect the class? And
See, you'll wait for 10 minutes, Hafsa. Sometimes, again, it is not something very uncommon. Even after confirmation, last minute, the parents, they don't turn up. You'll wait for 10 minutes and then you'll log out from the session, but you're not going to pay for this particular session. So always a better idea, if you have a slot free, give them a call half an hour ago to confirm the timings. Ma'am, are you joining? A reminder call, a quick call. If they say yes, if they're not picking up the call, you can't do anything. But if they pick up the call and say, no, ma'am, not available, quickly go to your demo pool page and pick up another demo for yourself for 7.
ma'am, and if they say that our kid will be present, we are not, so then in that
You know
situation.
what to do in this case, Hafsa. If you want to go ahead and conduct the demo just to please the child, go ahead, but you will not be paid for that particular demo. So the ball is in your court. What you want to do? I would never take a demo, in the absence of the parents.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. One last query by Sanchi, and then we'll start with our second part of the session. Yes, Sanchi.
I don't have a query, but I have a solution for that WhatsApp thing. We need not to save the number specifically. What we can do, we can copy the number, paste in the search bar, and directly we can put it in WhatsApp. And that will save our time as well and everyone else's.
And the data also, you don't need to save so many numbers. Even I personally used to do that. So these are the things that you learn with time, copy paste, just Google पे डाल दो, क्या कर सकते हैं हम, if I don't want to save the number and drop a WhatsApp message, what is the procedure? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing your inputs and the situations. Now, please lower down your hand. Okay, Swati has been waiting since long, so I'll take up your query, Swati. Yes, please, very quickly, the last one.
So, ma'am, one thing I wanted to ask, when we are rescheduling a demo, then on our dashboard, do we make any changes?
Yes. And that would be taught to you that, when you pick up a demo, 3 buttons are there. Confirmed, rescheduled, cancelled. The team, and once you're onboarded, the OJT team will guide you. They'll show you the dashboard that this is how you have to click here. then click there, then click there. But that would be done once you are onboarded, Swati.
And ma'am, the class that we take is only once a week, like
Yes.
not
Once
more
a
than
week.
once a week.
Sometimes the parents are like, I've enrolled for 165 classes, but I want this to be over in 1 year. So they request the counselors to conduct 2 classes a week. Then it is between the counselor and the parent. You don't have a say in it. You be prepared for one class a week with you. Because see, teachers, remember the LPP program? One learn class, one practice class, one performance class. Though he's engaged with you only once in a week, but the child is engaged with Planet Spark thrice a week. Okay. So if we increase it to learn classes, that means 2 practice classes, 2 performance classes, 6 classes in a week. And इतना हमें पता है अगर हम overburden कर देते हैं तो बच्चे का interest खत्म हो जाता है. So we try our level best to give them 1 session a week. But on personal request, sometimes the parents are like, no, my child would handle it 6 classes, 6 days a week. He can dedicate. Then in special cases, we allow them 2 sessions a week also.
And ma'am, we call 2 hours before a demo, always 2 hours before.
At least 2 hours before the demo. But if you, for example, you need to plan your day in the evening, you can give a call in the morning also. I used to do that. Like evening slots were there. I used to sit on my laptop at around 10 o'clock. Plan my day. It would take me 15 to 20 minutes to book 4 or 5 demos in the evening. And that is how I used to do it. But please remember, teachers, I have seen, like, I received a concern from one of the parents that I received a call at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Don't do that. You may be an early bird. You may be rising up early in the morning, but do not disturb the parents at 5:30 after 9 o'clock. That should be the ideal time. 8 o'clock, the parents are too busy preparing their breakfast, getting ready for the office. Do not disturb them. They'll never address your calls. They'll never entertain you at that point of time. So please make sure that you make your calls after 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, ma'am. And ma'am, just a reminder that you will be discussing that mock exam part and LMS of learner and educator.
Yes, I'll be doing that today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. On this note, teachers, please lower down your hands and let's see. Now you all know why only 1 in 5 calls are successful. We have discussed the different scenarios, the different situations. Rather than doing it from the slide, like what to do when the parents are not picking up the call, they're showing low level. We have all done it in a role play method. So you can just go through what is written here. It's okay. Let me quickly share. It's okay. No worries. It is free of cost. In case you change your mind, let me know. Everything is written here. So if you want, you can just go through the slides after the session. So remember, teachers, try to have both the parents in the class. Give them the option of rescheduling, same day, some other time, next day. Try to get both the parents, but do not cancel the demo if only one parent is present. Slot confirmation, we have practiced this. Now, please write down this number. If you are writing down the number, don't forget to write down the instructions also. If you are taking a screenshot, it's okay. But if you are writing down the number, don't forget to write down the instructions. This is something that I call the magical number. Now, why this is a magical number? Some of you got a chance to practice the slot confirmation call script. But most of you were hesitant, or I couldn't give you a chance because there were so many participants. This is your chance. This is an IVRS based number. You can make a call to this number n number of times. Nobody would be listening to your conversation. We are not going to evaluate it, nothing. This is for your practice. The machine would be giving you responses as a parent. Okay, different situations, different scenarios. Great way to practice. Fumbled, no worries, disconnect the call again. One scenario done, you need more practice, call up again. So you can call hundreds of time also. But after the session, I want all of you to promise me that at least you are going to try this number twice. If you want to try more than that, very good. But at least try 2 different scenarios, you are going to practice it. Please write, yes, I will. in the chat box. Very important, teachers. This will really give you the confidence before you handle the real slot confirmation. Thank you. Thank you so much, teachers. This is not for me. Let me tell you, this is for your personal benefit. This will really help you to prepare, give you the confidence before you tackle the real parents here. So magical number, I hope you all have written down, write down the instructions also that you have to speak after the beep. And once you have answered, press 1. Because on the other side, no human is there. It's a machine. So the machine would give the response only after you press 1. So that is very, very important. Now, success formula, both parents, laptop, SparkX. Today I'll show you how it looks on your LMS and learner's LMS also. It would increase your chances by 60%. First objective has been fulfilled. We have learned in detail about what, why, and how to give a slot confirmation call. Now we are going to see the second PTI, that is after 45 minutes of interaction with the child, how to interact with the parents. This is what we are going to cover now. Break we have already taken, but again, how are we feeling? Please use the chat box, teachers. Excited? Hi. Great. Hi. Good. Curious. Interesting. Josh, hi, sir. Okay, thank you so much, teachers, for letting me know that you all are feeling good and you're excited to learn more about Planet Spark. So here, give me 1 minute. Parent interaction. Like a demo, a PTI is also divided into these 5 segments. Please take a screenshot. Opening, about Planet Spark. You'll share the child's feedback. Then you'll tell them what do we offer. And this is the most important part, how to create that urgency in a very subtle manner that you have to join as soon as possible without sounding pushy, how to create that urgency in a very subtle manner. That is also we are going to cover today. Now, one more thing, teachers. What was the time for the slot confirmation call, the duration of the call? Anybody remembers? I think I used it 10 times. Please raise your hand. What was the time for the slot? 5 minutes, 17 seconds. Okay, though it was answered. So Supriya, we learned that sometimes there is a time constraint and the parents tell you that I don't have so much time. Can you cut it short? And what do? That we pass on the important pointers. Correct? Here also, teachers, the parent-teacher interaction, ideally it is for 15 minutes. But what if the parents say, after attending 45 minutes of the demo with the child, what if the parents say that, ma'am, see, I have certain guests and I don't think I'll be able to sit here for the next 15 minutes. Then also, through this interaction, you are going to write down the important pointers that needs to be passed on. Sometimes you'll not get a chance to go through each and every slide. Sometimes the parents will tell you, ma'am, forget about the slides, not interested in the slides. Please answer my questions, the questions that I have. Then also it's okay. The objective of PTI is to convince parents that Planet Spark is the right platform for your kids. Correct? And how to do that? You did not go through each and every slide if there is a time crux. How to do that? We will be writing down the important pointers that you can share even without sharing your slides at times. The ideal way is to take them through the slides like a presentation. But sometimes if there is a time crux, then what to do, that also we are going to discuss here. So let me share the screen once again. Opening 5 minutes. I'm going to play a video. Let's watch this video together, teachers.
Hey, hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Yeah, so welcome to the parent-teacher meeting. This is the time where we will be spending time, just to know a little bit more about Planet Spark, about me, who's going to be Rudra's teacher, and I'll be also sharing feedback with you. So thank you so much, first of all, for sitting through the entire demo. I'm sure now our conversation could be extremely deep and more meaningful. So thank you for that. So let's begin. I think before I ask Rudra to leave, I know Rudra has been sitting for quite some time. I would request Rudra to, if you could share, Rudra, 3 key learnings from today's class. Okay, all right, go ahead. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, Rudra. I'm so happy to hear what you have just shared. I feel like the objective of today's class has been achieved. And once again, you did really well, Rudra. So now you can take some break, go
Remember, teachers, this is the transition slide. Tata bye-bye to the learners, and interaction with parents would start here.
get some fresh air until I speak with your parents, okay? Right. Thank you, Rudra. Okay, so ma'am and sir, first of all, I think I would just want to know how was your experience about the entire class? Any feedback for me or for the class? Happy to hear your thoughts on that.
So that was the opening part. Nothing much, setting the stage for PTI. Ask for the child's 3 key takeaways. Ask for the parents' feedback. Now about Planet Spark. On day 1, we played a game, number game, 7 plus, 13 plus, the same information, statistical information, you are going to pass it on to the parents. Let's see.
I have a question for both of you. That, what do you already know about Planet Spark? If you could just share that, anything you know about Planet Spark, where have you heard about us? And then I'll share more. Okay. All right. Thank you. So yes, that's correct. Planet Spark does, provides online classes for English speaking and for confidence building. Let me share a bit more. So Planet Spark, in fact, is a global market leader in public speaking. Okay. What that means is that our presence is globally for sure. And you might not have heard any other, organization providing solution to this big problem that, how do we develop soft skills in students starting from young age itself, right? And that is what Planet Spark is trying to do. So we are a market leader in public speaking. Let me just show you some of the statistics. So as you can see, all these numbers on left hand side, sir and ma'am, that we have been here. Like Planet Spark has been here for 7 years, and you can see the world map here, right? So we've been able to reach 40,000 plus students all across the world, right? Especially across these 13 plus countries that are shown here. And we have helped them in attaining mastery in communication skills. Yeah? And
So yes, teacher, nothing much was done here about Planet Spark. The factual information was shared and you did not remember anything. Everything is there on your slides. You just need to pass on the information to the parents. Now about Planet Spark. See teachers, let me tell you that this particular video is made for the training purpose only. Here, Ishita would be sharing in detail about the curriculum. But remember, you have only 15 minutes. If you start discussing about the curriculum in detail, it would consume a lot of time. So about the curriculum, you have to just tell them that regarding the curriculum, our counseling team would get in touch with you. As per your needs, as per your expectations, the curriculum would be personalized and it would be shared by our counseling team. But sometimes the parents are like, no, ma'am, tell me a little bit that you are going to cover. For that purpose, we are going to show you this video. But again, you need not discuss about the curriculum in detail. You're going to tell them that our counseling team would be doing that.
How we do that is definitely one of the things that really stands us apart is our expert curriculum, which leads to mastery in communication. So our curriculum has different modules. As you can see on your screen, these are example of 3 such modules: storytelling, logical argumentation, and public performance. And there are many other, right? So all these modules, these range of modules, the idea is that how can we cover communication skills, right? And I do want to emphasize that usually when we hear about communication skills, we mostly think about speaking, right? However, communication skills also include not just effective speaking, but also active listening, creative writing, and much more, right? And that's what you can see over here as well, that our modules cover these different kinds of skills. And we focus, each module will focus on building one such skill, and like building mastery. And yes, like there are some modules that you'll see here, right? And this is actually one of the questions I'm asked very often from some of the parents that, influence and persuasion, isn't that like too much for my child? He's only in 5th grade or so. So for that, I do want to share that, we always start from the basic. So our students build solid foundation and then advance towards mastery step by step, right? Like that's how our curriculum has been designed, that there are definitely different milestones that student has to, achieve. And then they'll be able to proceed to the advanced concepts as well. Yeah. And of course, how do we do that? You would have seen it today itself, right? Like there were a lot of engaging activities in the classroom, in the class today. So we teach each and every concept using activities so that student engagement is high. And it's a well-researched point that, whenever there's high engagement, that's what leads to high impact learning as well, right? And of course, we do a lot of practice true real life example, right? So relevance is extremely important, and that's what we focus on. We always focus on application in real world, right? Like as you can see here as an example, like report writing, and then in report writing we teach them about being a journalist, right? Being an editor, copywriter, which are very real life roles that people play in life. Yeah. So yeah.
So once again, teachers, I'll tell you here the curriculum was discussed in detail. Number one, you won't have enough time to discuss the curriculum. Number two, you're very new to the platform. Even you yourself don't have a fair idea about the curriculum. So remember what you're going to say, that regarding the curriculum, our counseling team would take care of it. But this part is very important, what we are going to see right now. Start taking notes because I'll be asking a lot of questions also about Planet Spark.
And lastly, one more thing that, usually I've heard parents say that, okay, you're offering 1:1 classes, but communication skills are mainly developed when, you interact with a larger audience, with more number of people. But
a very valid question, a very frequently asked question by the parents, that ma'am, you're talking about public speaking and creative writing. And here you are telling me that you'll be offering 1:1 classes. So how is that going to help my child to become a confident public speaker? Please raise your hands because we have already discussed about this in detail. Sakshi.
Ma'am, we would say that first we are going to go ahead with learning classes, then the practice sessions will follow up where he could practice everything, and there will be performance classes. So where we would evaluate and he would get a chance to express himself and show how much he has learned.
Lovely, Sakshi. At this point of time, whether they ask you during the slot confirmation call or somewhere else, you need to talk about the LPP program that I discussed on day one with all of you. That, ma'am, in the learn classes, the child would be learning the concepts. Then in the practice classes, along with a group of 10 to 12 kids, that too not only Indian but international kids, he would be practicing the concepts. Global exposure would also be there. And finally, he would be performing whatever he has learned and practiced. So to bring that complete transformation, we have the LPP program, which no other platform has. Believe me, I've been a part of many other edtech platforms, but this LPP program is there only at Planet Spark. So this is one important point. Even if you have a crux of time, write down. The first important point that I need to discuss with the parents is about the LPP program, that is learn, practice, perform. Obviously, you're going to tell them a little bit in detail about the practice classes. Don't just tell them practice. That 10 to 12 kids, international, Indian, under the guidance. So this is how we bring a complete transformation. Okay, lower down your hands and let's see how Ishita handles this.
For that, I would like to share that we do provide the group practice classes. So while one-on-one classes focus on building those essential skills, right? So if I'm working with Rudra, I'll be helping him first understand what exactly is a debate, what are the structure of debates, and how can we frame our points in the most effective manner, how to provide an evidence for an argument, right? And once he has understood the basic elements of a debate, practiced it with me, that's when he would go to a group practice class where students from all over the world, all the students of Planet Spark, they come together and say, if it's a practice class under Debate Society, then they will be practicing debates on different topics and presenting to each other. Right? So we do provide enough opportunities to the students to be able to showcase what they have been able to learn and practice at the same time. So that's definitely something that we focus on. And while I did mention about a lot of activities during the classes, right? So each and every module also culminates into a project. So again, I was talking about real life relevance. So we do also help students build 40 plus around like life projects in our course. Yeah, these are some of the examples of the projects that a lot of students have actually made. In fact, I would want to give you some examples. So I think you were both present, right, during the demo class and the trial class. And there was a speech that I showed Rudra in between, right? That was Ovya's speech. Ovya Singh, who's here on the left-hand side. She is a TEDx speaker, youngest TEDx speaker now, in fact, right? Similar to Ovya, we have Amar, we have Neha, and many more such students who have been able to, who have established their, file on global platforms, who have been able to talk to in front of a large audience and just like prove their method. On the right-hand side, in fact, you will see all these books are actually published by Planet Spark learners. Yes, these are our students, only those who have published these books. In fact, if you want to just like, note down any of the title and later on search, you'll find these on Flipkart and Amazon. So that's the impact, right? Like these are the proof points that I would just want to show. Yeah.
So I'm so sorry, teachers. Sorry for this. while showing the parents, or while talking about, let me stop sharing the screen here. Ovia, Amar. Remember the EPL approach? What do you think Ishita was using here? EPL approach that we used on day 2, ethos, pathos, and logos. While talking about Ovia, while talking about Amar, while talking about the other students of Planet Spark who have proved their mettle on TEDx platforms. Palak, yes.
Ma'am, first, she tried to develop the trust, that is ethos. Then she tried to appeal to the motion that your child is going to learn to that particular level. So the parent is feeling proud of that. Third is the logos, by giving the proofs that we have people who have written books. We have Ovia Singh, we have different TEDx speakers. So she has represented ethos, pathos, and logos.
Thank you, Palak. See, again, in order to get a better understanding, we always use ethos, pathos, and logos in our life also. Correct? When you are convincing your child to complete his homework, then also somehow you're using ethos, pathos, and logos. When you're asking your husband, it's been a long time, I want to go out and, maybe have a vacation or a staycation, then also you use ethos, pathos, logos unknowingly. But now you know how to differentiate so that you can let it be known to your learners also. So here also Ishita used ethos, pathos, and logos. And one more thing, teachers. Sometimes somebody would say that showing the example of the books could be an example of ethos also, because I'm building the trust, I'm building the credibility. For some, it would be like, it could be logos also, ma'am, because I'm giving the proof, I'm giving the evidences. Completely okay. Again, that 6 and 9 theory comes into picture. Are you aware of that 6 and 9 theory, teachers? Anybody who can tell me about the 6 and 9 theory? What is the 6 and 9 theory? Please raise your hands. Shruti.
So, ma'am, the 6 and 9 theory is, so there is a 6 or 9 written like this, okay? This is the open end and this is the close end. Now, two people are standing. One is at the closed end and one is at the open end. Now, this person is saying, no, this is 6, and the other person who is standing on the open end is saying, no, this is a 9. So that is the 6 and 9 theory. It's all about the point of view and not who is right and wrong.
Very good. They both have different perspectives and they both are correct. So ethos is also correct. Logos is also correct at this point of time. It's just your perspective. I may see it like I'm building trust. Some people might think, no, these are the examples that I'm giving you. So there is no complete demarcation between ethos and logos. Something that might sound like an ethos to me might sound like a pathos to, not pathos. Pathos is completely different. Logos to Sakshi. Okay, so that is why that 6 and 9 theory comes into picture. Okay, thank you so much, Shruti, for explaining it really well to all of us. Now let's continue with the video here about Planet Spark slideshow. So talking about Planet Spark. She talked about the practice classes and the project classes and asked, do you have any questions? So remember, till now, if the parents are in a hurry, you can skip about the factual information, you can skip about the expert curriculum, but this is a point that you are going to elaborate, that is the LPP program, because this is something that sets us apart from all the other platforms, teachers. Okay. Now the child's feedback, how to give a feedback. Yesterday we discussed it. Remember the steeple hand position, if the child is not able to use their hands properly, when they are using filler words, how to give them the strategy of replace your fillers with pauses. The same thing would be discussed. And remember, while giving a feedback, follow the 5 pillars of public speaking. That is very important, that he's good at this. We need to work on this. Let's see how Ishita shares the feedback.
Okay. So hope there's no other question or doubt right now. Okay, so let's move forward. So now you would have seen that, towards the end, Rudra had prepared the speech, right? So this is the time where I would want to give feedback to you about Rudra, right? So these are some of the strengths, right? Some of the, you can say, skills that we always evaluate students on, or rather than evaluation, I would say that we and try to understand that what are those innate natural strengths that the student has, right? The child has. And I must say Rudra has shown early signs of public speaking success. Some of the strengths that I could witness was his eye contact and confidence. Oh my God, like I have to say, I think I did say it earlier also to Rudra, but when he presented, 11-year-old student being able to present without any hesitation and, with so much of confidence, that was just amazing to see. Other than that, I think his speech content was really good. The thought structure that he had was amazing. I could recall some of the points he had mentioned. He had written down about in his speech, that he used an anecdote or a real life example from ozone layer and its effect especially in Southeastern Asian countries, and how it was just becoming a major concern all over the world. And that was amazing. So he was able to give an evidence, and not just that, he was also able to structure his point really well under ethos, pathos, and logos. So I think from there, I'm going to say that yes, thought structure is something that was really good. So yeah, I think mainly these are certain areas where I feel Rudra was doing exceptionally well. I'll pause. Anything that you would want to add, that you saw Rudra doing really well, I would love for you to share that. All right. Yes, absolutely. Okay. And I think, yeah, so talking about the weakness, I do feel that we can work on facial expressions and hand gestures a bit.
Once again, I'll repeat, avoid using the word weakness, rephrase it with areas of improvement. So sorry. So sorry for that, teacher.
Okay. So hope there's no other question or doubt right now. Okay, so let's move forward. So now you would have seen that, towards the end, Rudra had prepared I feel Rudra was doing exceptionally well. I'll pause. Anything that you would want to add, that you saw Rudra doing really well, I would love for you to share that. All right. Yes, absolutely. Okay. And I think, yeah, so talking about the weakness, I do feel that we can work on facial expressions and hand gestures a bit. He was giving a smile almost all the time. That was great. But just, how can we change our facial expressions as to what we are saying? For example, when he was talking about saving nature and ozone layer depletion and everything, that's a serious topic, and that required him to have more serious expressions, right? So how to change his expressions dynamically is something that we can work on. And I think overall, his fluency or the pace with which he was speaking. There was certain times when he was really fast and some of the time when he was slower. So I think that is also something that we can work on. Yeah. Okay, so anything to add? Or do you agree with my feedback? Does it make sense? All right, amazing. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
That was about the feedback, which we have already learned yesterday. Sorry, what's happening to the PPT? Yeah. Highlight the child's strength, evaluate on the 5 pillars of public speaking. Now, this is something very important again, Planet Spark offerings. Like till now, we have learned that LPP program is very important. Now here also, there would be certain points which are very important that you need to pass on, even if there is a time crux with the parents. Pankhuri, you have raised your hand. Anything that I can help you with?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to understand that the videos that you have shown us, all these kids are very active in the class. What happens when we find the kind of kids who are very shy, they hardly speak a line or so, they're not comfortable at all speaking to us. So I think it's going to be a challenge to stretch the demo call to 1 hour also once we get a child and parents who are not responsive. How do we deal with that?
Pankhuri, did you attend yesterday's class? Because this was the topic that I took up. That every time you will not have kids like Tia and Shaurya. You'll have kids like...
Sorry to interrupt, but my concern was only like once the child has not really spoken much, 1 or 2 lines. So giving a feedback on a very positive note without listening to the child much would become a challenge, isn't it?
No, in that case, you're not going to give a feedback based on just that performance. You'll give an overall feedback since the beginning till the end. That I really like his dedication, that he want to learn new things. But Pam, we still need to work on his attention span. He has a very short attention span. But don't worry, our PPTs are designed in such an interactive way that it is going to engage the child, and that is the best part. So that is how, if you feel कि एक line उसने performance में बोली है, obviously you are not going to be able to do justice in it. So take the entire demo class into picture in that case, Pankhuri. See, every child is different. Every child is unique. We need to understand this as educators. And remember, what did Rita tell us? That we are not going to give up. We are going to be the champions in their lives. You have to have this conviction in you that right now he's not speaking much. And that is why the parents are here, Pankuri. If the child is already very good, very vocal about, he knows how to express, they would never pay such a hefty amount and come to it. Very few parents are like, I want to brush up their skills. But otherwise the parents are, ma'am, कुछ बोलता ही नहीं है ये. The first question would be, कुछ बोलता ही नहीं है ये. Okay? So then you can tell them, ma'am, he has the potential. With the right guidance, I am sure he would transform to what you desire him to become. Use the word potential. Use that, you believe in him. You have seen that spark in him. Something like that, Pankuri. And yes, teachers, again, I'll tell you, every time you'll not get kids like Tia and Shaurya. Then you have to be play the role of a facilitator. Use your experience, use your expertise. Take a little time, extra time in context setting. Another thing is, we have discussed that if the parents are not comfortable in English, we can switch to Hindi. We can switch to their mother tongue. But what if the child is not comfortable in English? We haven't discussed this, correct? In that case, teachers, you can always be bilingual with the kid. For example, once upon a time, there was a rabbit. एक बार एक rabbit था. Now, एक बार एक rabbit था. The child is understanding because the picture of rabbit is there on the screen. उसे खरगोश पता है, but the kids are very smart. जब आप बोल रहे हो ना, एक बार एक rabbit था, वो picture में देख के खरगोश को, even he'll start using the word rabbit. Okay? Now, please understand, as a mother, even I know the level of my kid. And I'm not expecting that in 45 minutes of the demo class, you'll completely transform my kid. Even I am aware of it. What I want is, after 45 minutes, I should be seeing a little visible changes in my kid. So even if you're able to teach him 5 new words, as a mother, I'll be like, in one class, the teacher has taught him or her 5 new words. So if I join these classes, it is going to make a difference. Okay? Chalo. Chanchal, any query that you had here?
Hello, ma'am. I don't have any query. I would like to say one thing here. Like everywhere we get such a student who is having various problems in their different subjects, as in English as well. So that would be easy for us to handle those students, I guess. Because once, if we generate trust in between the student and us, or in between the parents and us, then that would be easy to make them learn something new. And the parents, once if they will get connected and they will see the student is learning with us, they will they will appreciate you for everything, and also that will be a positive feedback for them.
Completely. And that's why even before teaching you how to conduct the classes, we taught you how to build a relationship with the students. Because if you're able to build that bond, if you're able to build that rapport using your body language, voice modulation, believe me, it's going to be a walk in the park. That is why in the beginning only I told you that if you need some extra time for the context setting, go ahead and do it. Okay? Now, Ria, teachers, are your hands raised for some queries? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I just had one question. So the slide, the feedback slide that you showed, it had some words written for the feedback, like, so the feedback that was written on the slide, will we get the time to write it down during the session?
It is already pre-written. Riya, these are some of the parameters for your help. You did not use all the parameters, like it was written body language, facial expressions, voice modulation, vocabulary, filler words. This is for your help to give you an idea. Okay, I can talk about his fluency. I can do this. It is already pre-written there, Riya.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Subhashini.
Just one thing. I would like to know, like, these demo classes are mainly booked by Hindi speaking, or just I have this query coming up in my mind.
Sorry, I couldn't get your question. Would you please repeat it?
I mean, are the demo classes booked mainly by the families who have Hindi background, or Like
nothing like that. See, I'll tell you. आपने कभी सुना है चिराग तले अंधेरा? You don't understand Hindi, but I don't know what would be the English idiom for this. चिराग तले अंधेरा. Like, I'll give you an example. I speak good English. My husband speaks better English than me. But my son, he's like, Hindi मेरी मातृभाषा है. Hindi is my mother tongue and I'm very proud to speak Hindi. And I am looking for good public speaking classes for my son. I'm planning of enrolling him with Planet Spark. Not me as a teacher, because he's never going to learn from me. Mothers se bacche nahi padhte hain. You know, there are certain problems. So I am planning of enrolling him with Planet Spark, Subhashini. So it's not that कि सिर्फ हिंदी वाले लोग करते हैं, different people. Because if my son is we don't teach them English only, Subhashini. We teach them how to raise up their confidence, how to be TEDx speakers in the future, how to write books, how to write creatively. So everybody, wants this classes. That is what I can say. No such
so
group.
it's like overall any language people will be booking for this demo. Like any irrespective of any any language
Yes,
background.
that goes without saying, Subhashini. I did not even say that goes without saying. If you're from Chennai, if you're looking for good classes, would you think कि नहीं Hindi नहीं आती है, so I will not, because English is something that you want to learn and you want your son to learn. So people from different backgrounds, people with different financial capacities, they book the sessions.
Okay.
Priyanka. Teachers, I'll take just two more queries, Priyanka and Ekta. After that, please, I need to cover the mock part also, which is very important. So yes, Priyanka.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
This darkness
My
under the
question is,
Priyanka.
my
Thank you.
question is based on the same point you made in the last question. So if we are taking a demo class and parents are not feasible with the English language, so during the demo class continuation, in the interaction with the parents, are we allowed to use the language in which they are comfortable?
Who would answer this question for me? Please raise your hands. I have discussed this multiple times, Priyanka, and I'm quite surprised to know that you're asking this question. Okay.
Confused again.
Okay.
on this.
Sakshi,
I want
please
to
go
say
ahead and solve her query, Priyanka's query.
Okay, so Priyanka, we want to converse in English, but if they're comfortable in any other language, then we would go ahead with the language they are comfortable with.
Okay. With parents, the language that they are comfortable with kids, bilingual. Because if you start conversing entirely in Hindi with the child, the objective of the session will not be fulfilled. Why have the parents enrolled? Because they want their kid to learn English. So if you start talking in Hindi throughout, बच्चा कुछ सीखेगा ही नहीं, and the objective of the session will not be fulfilled. So you'll be bilingual in that case with the kid. Okay. Ekta, your query, please.
Ma'am, see, sometimes if the child is, say, a small child, like a 10-year-old kid would like understand, and if
You're on mute, Ekta. You need to unmute yourself.
sorry, ma'am, if the child is below 5 or 6 years, and sometimes the child may not want to interact, then what would we do? He may start crying that I don't want to interact. Whatever you say, he may say I don't want to interact. So then
Below
in that
5,
case,
below 5 is not possible because KG to 4. So below 5 is not possible. You know that you will not get a child who's 2 years old or 3 years old. 5 years child, not enough. If you are able, again I'll tell you, teachers, I can't teach you the strategies. You have to use your experience, your expertise to capture the attention of the child. That is the entire purpose of the classes. We are giving you such highly interactive PPTs, clap button, batches. Other than that, we can't help you. You have to bring in your own expertise. If the child is not comfortable, grab a toy, grab a, maybe something that he likes and ask the child to speak about that topic. Forget about what is written on the slides. You want the child to open up. You can do it any way you want to, Ekta. Okay. Since Swati is the last one, I'll take her query as well. Very quickly, Swati.
Yes, ma'am. So what Planet Spark is offering, there we don't discuss about curriculum as you mentioned. And about fees, like ma'am, sometimes we are not discussing about fees. We'll tell the counselor, will discuss with you. But will that not send any negative image?
No, why would that send a negative image? Because, how can I tell you the fee structure when I don't know what are you looking for? A counseling team would get in touch with you as per your needs, as per your expectations. They would be personalizing the curriculum. सोचो स्वाति, आप एक बुटीक में जाते हो, ठीक है? एक आपने रेडीमेड ड्रेस खरीदनी है, देयर यू नो द प्राइस. आप बुटीक में जाते हो एंड यू आस्क द पर्सन कि मुझे मेरे स्टाइल की ड्रेस चाहिए, आप मुझे बजट बताओ. वो क्या बोलेगा आपको कि मैम आई हैव टू फर्स्ट सी कैसा कपड़ा चाहिए, क्या चाहिए, एंड देन यू विल बी हैप्पी कि मेरे तरह का ड्रेस बनने वाली है. सो देन आई गेट टू नो अबाउट द फाइनल कॉस्ट ऑफ इट. सेम goes here.
My idea was like कि sorry to interrupt. Like you said, na, that there should not be delays. So I was just wondering that, I mean, I have taken the demo, everything. Will that not delay the process?
No,
for
because
conversion?
ultimately, Swati, see, if you start convincing the parents for the enrollment, it's going to be very tedious for you. You can't convince the parents in the last 15 minutes to enroll. That is going to be very, very tedious. The counseling team, they spend hours and hours. Sometimes the video call lasts for 1.5 hours also, where they discuss everything in detail, know about the expectations and everything. So it's good for you that you are kept away from it. Ultimately, you'll see once the demo is over, you're going to ask them what is the right time for the counseling team to reach out to you. And the process will not be delayed. As soon as they give their time, that maybe tomorrow 2 p.m., 3 p.m., the counseling team is going to reach out to them at that particular time. So it is not going to be delayed at any cost. Okay? So on this note, teachers, let me continue. Please lower down your hands, everyone, if any hands are raised. Planet Spark offerings, a very important topic. Let's see this.
Is that so? I've already shared the feedback, right? And these are the 5 pillars of public speaking that we focused in our classrooms as well. So mastering these skills, we believe that, would open doors. But right now, what I see is there are 2 missing links, right, to be able to open those doors in the future. One is that of a personal mentor. So while, yes, Rudra is really good.
Okay, again, a frequently asked question. Ma'am, there's a plethora of information available on YouTube, on internet. So why do you think my child should not be watching those videos and enrolling with Planet Spark? Or why do you think that your platform is better than the other platforms? So your platform, LPP program. YouTube, again, a very, very frequently asked question because nowadays there is a lot of information available on internet, correct? So imagine, Sanchi, the parent has asked you this question कि ma'am, YouTube से इसमें तो सीख सकता है. Why should I pay such a huge amount and enroll him at Planet Spark?
So shall I talk in Hindi right now first or in English?
English, so that everybody understands because there are certain other participants who are not comfortable in Hindi. So let's continue in English only. Sanchi.
First thing, watching YouTube doesn't allows the child to get, cater for one-on-one sessions. Here, we would be taking care of the pronunciation, of the body language. We would be making them notice, practice each and everything. Just watching videos, the child won't get that attention what we teachers would be providing them personally.
Here, you're focusing on the importance of personal mentor. You are also focusing on the importance that on YouTube, your child will be just acquiring the knowledge. But here at Planet Spark, the child would be acquiring the knowledge and implementing the knowledge also with the help of practice classes and performance classes. Okay. Manisha, other point, please. Unmute yourself, Manisha.
Hello, ma'am. So I will convince the parents that see on YouTube there is so many information available, and the child will not be able to understand what he has to see and what he has to implement. So we are the guidance. We will guide it. We have all the presentations and all the material that will help him to be a very good public speaker. And we are here if the problem arises. We are here to help him. On YouTube, he will not able to find a way to help himself.
Okay.
He will be just watching the videos, nothing else.
Lovely. So Manisha here stressed on the point, one size doesn't fit all. There's a lot of information, but who's going to filter out the information for the child? What is right for him? What is wrong for him? What is the credibility of the content that he's watching? But here at Planet Spark, we have a dedicated research and development team. After a lot of research, the right content has been decided, and based on his needs, he would be learning only that content and not a generalized content that is available on YouTube for everyone. Great point, Manisha. Sakshi, your input?
Ma'am, we could also say that along with top-notch teachers and the curriculum that we provide, we will also provide global exposure, which is not possible through YouTube. And he could practice with children all over the world.
Lovely. So YouTube will not give him that global exposure, and here your child would be getting that global exposure. Great. Ekta, any other point that you would like to add here?
Yes, ma'am. And the thing I would like to stress on that in YouTube, it would be a generalized program. Here, it would be a specialized program according to the needs of your child. So, but according to his level, the counseling team will consult and they will specifically cater to the needs of your child.
Very good. So here it would be a personalized curriculum, not a general one. Okay. Lower down your hands, teachers. Thank you. Now you know, because sometimes the parents are like, I don't want to go you through the slides and everything. Tell me, ma'am, kaise kya? So you know what are the pointers? After LPP program, the next important thing that you are going to mention is personal mentor and personalized curriculum. That here the child would be getting the regular feedback from the mentor, which is not available on YouTube. Whatever mistakes he's doing, I'll be here to guide him, to help him. And there would be a personalized curriculum and not a general content. Okay, so let's watch this.
And he's going to a really good school. Like, I really like, I mean, I can see that, right? The way he was just speaking. So I'm sure like his school is also doing a lot of things. However, these softer aspects, softer skills require dedicated feedback. And I could see, I was sharing it just right now also, right, that he's a quick learner. So whenever I was giving him a feedback, he was able to implement it. So that's a great skill, right? Quick, continuous learning or being able to adapt quickly is a great skill. And that is something that we can leverage where, as a personal mentor, I'll be giving him feedback and he'll be working on that. But that would be extremely dedicated approach, right? Which sometimes is difficult to find outside just because, bandwidth issue or something else. So here in the one-on-one classes, I think that need would be fulfilled. And personalized curriculum, which I think I've already given you an overall a zoomed out lens towards how our curriculum has been designed. But however, of course, we'll be talking about it in detail in a bit. So yes, so you will be provided with a personal mentor, who is me, for Rudra. And my promise is that, yes, as I already mentioned, there would be definitely a lot of devotion from my side. I believe in operating with strength-based growth approach. What that means is that we have to leverage Rudra's strength. If his thought structure is so well, we have to see that how can we use his confident and thought structure to be able to work on his fluency. So that's the approach that we'll take. We have to make the child feel at all times that, he can do it, she can do it. And that's something that we work on. And of course, I've shared that I'll be sharing consistent feedback with Rudra that will help him improve. Yeah, so yes, so one part would be taken care by me as his mentor. What we would need from you, of course, parents do play an important role, and I think we would want your feedback, like regular feedback, to me, to him when he's performing, because I've shared that, every class there would be certain activities and hence some output. Like today, he created a speech, even in a 1 hour class. Similarly, there would be different activities. So of course, we would request your feedback and constant encouragement, which I can see both of you are you're extremely supportive of Rudra. So that's great to see. And rest you can leave to me. I'll be doing all.
Okay. So here she talked about the importance of a personal mentor. Let's see the next part.
For the personalized curriculum, I do want to share that, because I do realize it will take a lot of time also. We will not be discussing it today itself. What you saw was the zoom out lens of the entire curriculum. But in order to dig deeper and understand what exactly would work best for Rudra, for that, our expert counselors will be reaching out to you. And what they will be doing is they will be further analyzing Rudra's strength and weaknesses. Yeah, so of course I have also shared feedback, but they would also be they're really expert with able to identify and evaluate, and that's what they'll be doing. And of course, then this is something I've already mentioned. Then based on the feedback, their analysis, they will be creating a customized learning curriculum to achieve Rudra's future vision. Yeah.
So yes, like I told you, regarding the curriculum, we are not going to dive deep into it. You are going to tell them that the counseling team would get in touch with you for that. And now, Planet Spark offerings. Teachers, who remembers what is the ideal number of classes that we offer to the kids? Please use the chat box. 165. You all remember. So Ishita would be offering 165 classes. How she would be doing that? Let's watch it.
Everything takes time. So for that reason, I'm going to recommend for his complete transformation our excellence course. And this excellence course is a course that comprises of 165 classes, live classes. And of course, with that comes in 165 group practice classes. Also, and access to global community. You have already seen that our students are present all across the world. So, we keep doing competitions, sessions, and all these things for our global community. There's a proper platform that we have from where the child can access resources and everything. And they also get to take quizzes every day, which is a major hit amongst all children. And they can be part of global clubs. And what we do guarantee is that, yes, there would be definitely, Rudra will emerge, or his personality would evolve. He'll be a fluent, confident communicator. Right. Of course, great things do take time, and hence 165 classes. It would be really unfair if I promise that, I will be able to transform Rudra in just like 10 classes, 20 classes. No, all these things does take time, especially communication skills, something that we use every day, but yet we do not work consciously every day. So that does take time. And yeah, towards the end of the course, he would also be provided with a certificate of appreciation. So yeah.
So yes, you're going to offer 165 classes by telling them that great things do take time. So that is why 165 classes. Now, SparkX. Let's see it, how it looks on the learner's LMS also. Right now, when we'll start the video, it would be the teacher's LMS. But when we come to the learner's LMS, I'll tell you that right now we are on the learner's LMS. Let's watch this.
Teachers, we will be just learning about how can we help students to create Spark videos online during a demo class. Okay, so for this, I would want you to focus on my screen. So as you can see, this is my LMS. You will also have a platform just like this once you become a teacher with Planet Spark. On the right hand side, you can see there are different icons. One is for SparkX, then there is the other one for take assessment, book counseling session, and so on, right? So once the student has prepared the speech, after you have explained the student about, say, ethos, pathos, and logos. Now, once the student is ready with his or her speech, what you can do is you can tell the student that, hey, we'll be also recording your speech now. So create some excitement, generate enthusiasm, and then proceed further. So for that, what you will be doing, step 1 is go to this red color icon called SparkX on the right hand side. My cursor is just right there, right over here right now. So I'll click on SparkX. It will show you this pop-up that go ahead, share instant topics related to today's class. So, if you have already discussed about what is the topic that student wants to speak about, so just click on yes. It will ask you to write down any 3 topics. These are the 3 topics that I had written. Let me show you how the screen is otherwise. Topic 1, 2, 3. So here, suppose here the student has chosen the topic pollution. So I'll write that. And then just to fill this up, you can quickly write down 2 other topics. That's okay. You can tell the student that you can ignore the rest of the 2 topics and continue with the one that the child has chosen. Once you write down all the topics, click on submit. Now, when you click on submit, it will show you topics saved successfully. Now, how do we guide the student to take a SparkX video? So guide the student to take a SparkX.
Now, teachers, this is the learner's LMS. Please take a screenshot because in reality, you will not be able to see the learner's LMS. So you should know the positioning. As soon as you click on OK, the child got a pop-up message on his screen. It's time to SparkX. He'll click on OK button. Then you'll guide him to click on the SparkX button on the right hand side. See, there are no any other buttons. So it would be very easy for the learner to locate this button. Let's see. The audio is not clear because right now the learner's LMS is shown. I'm doing a voiceover. Now the learner is clicking on the SparkX button. Let's see what would happen when he clicks on the SparkX button. Okay, the 3 topics that you entered are now visible on the learner's screen. There are 3 check boxes. He would click and select any one. He has chosen climate change. He'll click on yes. I'll stop the video here. Please take a screenshot. Like I mentioned, 4 buttons would pop up on his screen. These are the 4 buttons. Start, stop, upload, preview. Please take a screenshot of this page. Now, once the learner is ready, he'll click on the start button. Let's see. Maybe he's preparing or everything. Now he's ready. He's clicked on the start. The recording has started. Once he's done, he's clicked on the stop button. And now he needs to click on the upload button. And like I mentioned, depending on the internet speed, it might take 30 to 40 seconds for the video to be uploaded. So this is how it looks on the learner's LMS also. We'll cover the last part, that is next steps. Then I'll tell you about the mocks, and all the queries would be taken up in one go only. So this is the last and the final step. Next steps, that is how to create that urgency. Let's watch.
Think I've been sharing this, that yes, I will be his personal mentor, and the reason we have that is because we have a demo expert policy. Where that policy comes in is basically we strongly believe that a demo teacher and a student, we build a bond, right? And when we build a bond, there's some rapport built. It becomes easier for me to understand his needs, to be able to provide him what he needs, and then also to be able to challenge him, because that's also an important role for a teacher. So that is why I would be the class teacher only. So I would want to know that what would be your preferred.
Please notice how Ishita would be asking the parents for the preferred timings for the regular classes, because I'm going to ask you some questions based on this. Now Ishita is done with the demo. Now she's asking them what would be your preferred timings for the regular classes. Let's see.
Timings for Rudra so that I can block my slots accordingly. All right, 6 p.m. Okay, weekday 6 p.m. All right. So as you're aware that just like Rudra, many other students also go to school in the morning. So 5 to 7 p.m. is a really hot time, I would say, like a time when almost all the classes are happening. However, I can check right now. I do have 2 slots for 6 p.m., 2 to 3 slots for 6 p.m. right now. But I am also taking some of the other demos, so I hope that those will not be filled. For that, I think I would definitely encourage you to close this ASAP when you meet our expert counselor. Yeah.
Okay. So Ishita is a very experienced teacher at Planet Spark. She's very busy. All her slots are, completely packed. So when she tried and say that, wait, let me check my calendar. Now I want somebody to do a role play with me. You are very new to Planet Spark. All your slots are free. So please ask me about my preferred timings for the regular classes. Kirti.
Yeah, ma'am. Can you tell me what would be Rudra's preferred timing?
I think 7 p.m. would be fine.
Okay, ma'am. I will check my schedule because 5 to 8 is the very peak time when most of the slots.
Okay, I'm a little curious to know here, Kirti. You are just starting your journey with Planet Spark, and you know that all your slots are free. So why are you pretending to check your calendar?
Yeah, that is because I want to create a notion that there is an urgency to close the booking and everything.
Lovely. Teachers, when I got my first demo, inside my heart, I was desperate. I was like, koi bhi time bole, I'm ready to take it. But you have to create that urgency. You cannot let them know that you are desperate and this is the first child that you are getting. Create some urgency by saying, okay, 7 p.m., let me check my calendar. Right now, I can see I have only 2 slots available, but ma'am, I take a lot, a number of demos every day. So the chances are it might get filled. So please take your decision as soon as possible. So here you're trying to create that urgency without sounding pushy. Okay, you're not pressurizing the parents, but you're creating that urgency in a very subtle manner. Thank you, Kirti. So knowing that your slots are free, but don't just say, okay, 7 p.m. works fine. Okay, go ahead and do it. Create a little urgency. Let me check my calendar. Okay, 1 or 2 slots are available, but please take your decision as soon as possible. Thank you, Kirti. Now, moving ahead, teachers, let's continue the video.
And coming to that only, so you will be speaking with our expert counselor. So can you tell me, a preferred slot when you would want to speak with the counselor? Yeah, you will be working on the personalized curriculum, of course. You'll get to know more about that. Okay, so 3 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, all right, amazing. Great. I'm so glad you picked tomorrow because I'm also going to share something. So we also offer Confidence Champion discount coupon to students based on their performance. And, I am going to definitely recommend this coupon for Rudra. So you will also be receiving an email from me where this coupon code would be provided. And when you meet your expert counselor tomorrow, you can share the coupon code. I have to tell you something. Please do have your call with the expert counselor ASAP, like tomorrow itself. Reason being, this coupon would be valid for 48 hours only, right? As you can see on my screen as well. So
Ishita offered this confidence champion discount coupon. Here there are 2 check boxes: recommended, not recommended. So what do you think, teachers? Are you going to offer it to each and every child? Are you going to offer it to selective kids? If selective kids, what would be the criteria? Please raise your hands and do share with us. Sakshi.
Ma'am, we would offer it to everybody.
Everybody. Okay. So imagine you're offering it to me. And as a parent, I tell you, I know, ma'am, it's a marketing gimmick. You offer it to each and everyone.
Yes, ma'am, but we won't tell them that it's offered to everybody. We would just show that how.
Okay. As a parent, I'm asking you, I know, ma'am, like you offered it to me. You didn't tell me that you are offering it to everyone. But as a curious, as a pokey, as a nosy parent, I know, ma'am, it's a marketing gimmick, which actually is. Okay. But how
Right.
would you handle this situation? That is what I want to know. That I know it's a marketing gimmick and you offer it to each and everyone.
Ma'am, I understand your concern, but here at Planet Spark, we are very focused on the quality. So we don't offer it to everybody. We offer it to only students that show a lot of potential, and we know that with a little guidance from ourselves, they would excel in the career. So we offer it to only selective students, and that is what I'm doing for Rudra.
Very good, Sakshi. See, again here you're trying to touch the P part of EPL approach, pathos wala part, building that emotional. You're like in the last 45 minutes, I could see that Rudra has that potential. I could see that spark in him. I have developed that bond with him, and that is why I'm offering this to him. We don't offer it to every student. We offer it only to selected students. Though you're going to offer it to each and everybody, but you are going to make it sound special for them, as if you're doing it only for them. Okay. So good point here. Thank you. So that was about creating the urgency that the coupon code is valid only for the next 48 hours. So please take your decision quickly. My slots are very limited. They get filled up pretty fast. So please take your decision immediately. 2 ways to create that urgency in a very subtle manner. So now teachers, summarizing, these are the 5 segments of the demo. Opening, about Planet Spark, child's feedback, Planet Spark offering, next steps. If you have a time constraint, a crux of time, and you don't get a chance to go through all the slides, the points that you need to talk about is the LPP program, personal mentor, personalized curriculum, 165 classes, and the urgency part, like what would be the preferred timings. This is also how you can conclude it in 5 minutes if the parents don't allow you to go through the entire presentation. Now, teachers, please lower down your hands. Give me another 5 minutes. This is a very important topic. Mock evaluations. Everyone, please lower down your hands. Next 5 minutes, I want all of you to focus on your screen. Everyone, okay? So what are these mocks? Number 1, these are the 3 mandatory steps to become live. Very important. Now you are not onboarded with Planet Spark. You will be onboarded only after you attempt and clear your 3 mocks. The first mock would be for the senior category. The second mock would be for the junior category. And the third mock would be for the adult category or the grown-up category. Now, whether you have chosen junior category, like while your HR calls, you might have told them that I would prefer junior category or I prefer senior category, doesn't matter. You have to appear all the 3 mocks and you have to clear all the 3 mocks. That is why we are training you on each and every PPT. I've already covered the senior demo PPT, junior demo PPT. Tomorrow, the adult PPT would be covered with all of you. Why do we have mock evaluations? I hope you all will agree that you all need a lot of practice before handling the real demo classes. So this is a chance where you can practice before the real demo classes. And the best part is, teachers, we would be evaluating each and every mock. Till now, we are not evaluating your assignments, nothing. But mocks would be evaluated, deeply evaluated, and a feedback would be given from our team. Okay, so that would really help you. That Sakshi ma'am, you were good at this, but these are the things that you need to work on. So that is really, really going to help you, to become a better version of yourself. And if we feel that, okay, it was not a very good performance in your mocks, but with a little guidance, you can be better, that support, that guidance will also be given to you. Okay, so that is the main reason why we conduct this mock evaluations. Please take a screenshot. When are these due? Mock 1, senior category, Friday 9 p.m. This is the deadline. Now, what do I mean by deadline? Most of the teachers, they get confused that I have to attempt my mock 1 on Friday at 9 p.m. That's not the case. Today, I have already covered the senior demo PPT. I have covered the parent-teacher interaction also with you. You can attempt your mock 1 and mock 2 today also after the training program. And I want you to attempt at least one mock today, teachers. Though the deadline is tomorrow 9 p.m. But if you are available today, please attend at least one mock today. Okay. So you can attend your mock 1, mock 2 today itself, but mock 3. Can you attend mock 3 today? Sakshi is saying no. Why, Sakshi? Why can't you attend mock 3 today?
And because we haven't gone through the adult PPT yet.
Very good. So you please do not attempt mock 3. Attend tomorrow's training in the afternoon, and after that you can attempt your mock 3 also. So though the deadline is Friday, Saturday, Monday, I would recommend that attempt at least one mock today, one tomorrow, mock 3 maybe after attending Friday's training. Don't wait for the 11th hour. But if you are preoccupied, yes, you can complete it before Friday, before Saturday, before Monday. These are the deadlines given to you. Second information is estimated time 60 minutes. I'll come back to this because this needs a lot of discussion. So I'll come back to this point. Where would the mocks be conducted? It would be on the Willow platform, like you gave your PIs, personal interviews, same way on the Willow platform. Next important information, please do not wait for the results. Sometimes the teachers are, I have attempted my mock 1 today. Right now the status is not updated. Is it passed? Is it failed? Don't wait for the results. The results would be declared in one go only. Keep on attempting your mocks. Do not wait for the results. Dipali, lower down your hand. I'll take up all the queries, but please lower down your hand for the minute. Okay. Now, please make sure that you have the right camera angle. Since day one, I've been telling you the camera angle is not correct, because if you use your hand gestures and if you don't have the right camera angle, there would be a remark. The teacher did not use the right hand gestures. The camera angle was not correct and it would lead to disqualification. Correct? So please make sure that you have the right camera angle. Formal wear, it doesn't mean that men, they have to wear suit, boot, tie, nothing that. Formal shirt, trousers enough. Trousers to dikhte bhi nahi hai, kuch bhi pehn lo. Formal shirt is enough. And for girls also, even a kurti, or don't wear round neck t-shirts. Formal wear mein nahi aayega. Polo neck t-shirts, if you're comfortable, you can go ahead and wear that. Willow will not allow you to use any kind of background. Okay? Like some of the teachers, they have this beautiful scenery of green plants. Willow will not allow you to use any kind of background. It will not allow you to blur your screen. So please make sure that either it's a clean wall or a white screen. Like Sakshi, your camera angle, like your background is perfect for mocks. But Ekta, this background will not work because I can see the bed, the pillow behind you. Correct? So make sure it's a clean wall or a white screen behind you. Next, how to give mocks on Willows. Please use your registered phone number and email address only. I know Sakshi by her name. I know Ekta by her name because I've been interacting with you. But our technical team, they don't know your names. They would identify you with your phone numbers and email addresses only. So please make sure that you use your registered phone number and email address. This is a video which is available on your dashboard. Demo class content, teacher's handbook, how-to videos. Please watch this video before attempting your mocks. It's, I think, a 13-minute long video. I want everyone to watch this video before attempting your mocks.
And read.
Please remember, no mocks, no onboarding. All the 3 mocks are compulsory. You need to adhere to your mock timelines. No request would be considered like, ma'am, I'm busy or I'm occupied till Friday. Can I do my mock 1 on Saturday? If you write a mail to mock schedules, can I complete my mock 1 on Saturday? No such queries would be entertained, teachers. So adhere to the timelines. Friday 9 p.m. first mock. Before Friday 9 p.m. you should submit your mock 1. Moving ahead. Okay, closing. But before closing, I wanted to discuss the estimated time. Now let's understand Palak Arora. Unmute yourself and raise your hand. So imagine now Palak has attended the training. After the training, she'll have her lunch. And after lunch, she's like, I want to attend my mock 1. So Palak, what you're going to do, you'll ask your kids, you'll ask your spouse, you'll ask your parents, like whatever is the scenario, not to disturb you for 1 dedicated hour. Okay? You'll close your door so that there is no disturbance. You'll click on attempt mock link. Now you can click on the attempt mock link once you are ready to attempt the mock. Okay? Click on attempt mock link. Let me tell you, in your mocks, there will be no student, no parent. It's going to be a one-way interaction as it happens in Willow platform. Okay? When you'll click on attempt mock link, there would be a case study in front of you. That this is the scenario. And for your reference, slide number of the PPT would also be mentioned. Please refer to slide number 7 to 9 of the senior demo PPT. Okay? So you'll open the senior demo PPT. You'll prepare yourself really well after Palak.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here only.
No, Palak Srivastava.
Okay.
Stop sharing your whiteboard, please. Okay. So what was I saying? I lost my chain of thought.
So sorry, ma'am.
No worries, no worries. It happens. Okay, so I was saying that you'll read the question, you'll open the slide, you'll prepare. Where are the slides, Palak Arora? From where you'll get the senior demo PPT, junior demo PPT?
Teacher's handbook.
Teacher's handbook. Okay, please don't go through the deck, because in that case, you'll be like, here the slide number is 79, but something else is written on 79, the deck that I use. Because there are many other things that are included. Please access the resources from demo class content, teacher's handbook. Okay. So you'll open the PPT, you'll prepare yourself really well. Now you are done. Okay, I'm prepared. You'll click on start button, Palak. Okay. You prepared yourself really well, but you got nervous, you fumbled, and you're not satisfied with the response that you have recorded. No worries. Click on stop. Willow allows you to take 3 retakes for each and every answer. That is the best part about Willow. Okay? 3 retakes. And that is where this estimated time comes into picture. Now imagine I'm somebody who's completing all the 13 to 14 questions. In one mock, you can expect around 13 to 14 questions. Around. If it is 12, don't tell me Shilpa ma'am told 13. Around 13 to 14 questions in one mock. Okay? So if you are completing all the answers in one attempt, you'll be able to complete your mock within 45 to 15 minutes. But if you are taking 3 retakes for each and every answer, you are taking a lot of time for preparation. It might stretch to 2 hours also, which we don't mind. The choice is yours. That is why this estimated time is written here. Okay. So you prepared for the first question, second attempt, you were satisfied, you clicked on OK. Now you'll go to the next question, read it really well. Again, open the PPT, prepare yourself, and you'll continue this way. And finally, you are going to click on the submit button. Only then your mock would be submitted. Now, if you don't have dedicated 1 hour, do not attempt the mocks, because I've told you once you click on the link, the platform is like, the system is like you're attempting the mocks right now. So please complete it in one go only. So that was the information about mocks. Now, before you shoot your questions at me, let me tell you, teachers, that this is my last interaction with all of you. From tomorrow, another mentor would be taking up your sessions, because I conduct the sessions in the morning hours only, and tomorrow you have the session in the afternoon, 3:30 to 5:30. Don't miss the session. I had a lovely time interacting with all of you. Thank you for being such lovely participants. Now I'll be here for another 10 to 15 minutes. Any feedback, any doubts, any concerns, please ask me and the other teachers. who don't have any doubts, any concerns, you can leave the session. My best wishes are with you. Believe in yourself. And one thing, teachers, just give me 1 minute. I'll be just pasting certain guidelines in the chat box. Just give me 1 minute, teachers. Controls. Please copy the guideline somewhere. I've pasted in the chat box. Please copy. Thank you so much for showering so much love on me, teachers. Means a lot, and it really motivates us to give us 100% in the upcoming sessions. So now I'll be here to take up your queries, your feedback. I'll start with Palak Arora.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I wanted to ask, I'm not available tomorrow in the evening. To what to do in that case?
3:30 to 5:30.
Yeah.
Won't it be possible to just turn on your camera and listen to the recordings? That
I have a family event at my home itself. I can't do that thing also.
In that case, you have to watch the recordings. I can't.
Okay. So it won't be like, it won't give any negative, impression
It
that
does.
I didn't attend.
No, it does. Like, let me tell you very honestly, Palak. For example, you performed really well in your mocks. Okay. Then we'll ignore all the things. She missed one session, that would go unnoticed. But if it is not a good performance, average performance, then we'll be like, she was not there in the training program also. She already missed one, she's not professional. Everything is taken into consideration. So if you're sure that you're going to kill your mocks, go ahead. Otherwise, please take out some time and attend the training program for at least half an hour or 1 hour.
Okay, then it would come like I have attended that session. That's why. That's the major reason.
And please watch the recording also. Very, very important. You need to
that I'll do.
Session.
Okay, that I'll do, but I have to on the session and mark myself as attended there.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you, ma'am. And it was a lovely time. Like, I was preparing my cell sessions yesterday, and how I can recall everything, and I was remembering you every time. And I was thinking, if I've got such teacher at my college time, I would be so lucky. I would remember all of what I have done before. So it was really nice experience. Thank you.
So sweet. Thank you, Palak. Means a lot. Thank you so much. Okay, now I'll go to Dipali.
Yeah, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank you, ma'am. I have learned a lot in last 3-4 days. It's been a great time here, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dipali.
Ma'am, I would like to ask that in this mock session, in this mock one, actually recording would be of 15 minutes only, like 15-20 minutes?
No, see, I told you there are 13 questions, correct? 13 to 14, approximately. Again, I'm stressing the word approximate. So now, Dipali, question 1, the time limit is 5 minutes. You cannot stretch beyond 5 minutes for one question, okay? But it doesn't mean that it has to be exactly of 5 minutes. If you think you are able to do justice to the content in 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, then also it's fine with us.
In assignments also we are giving time of 2 minutes. Similarly, here we will be given time of 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Sometimes 5 minutes, 4 minutes, depending on the context. If we think that this is something that can be done within 4 minutes, then 4-minute time would be mentioned. But it doesn't mean that you have to stick. You cannot go beyond that time.
Beyond that.
But
that is the last. After that, the recording will stop
automatically. Yes.
Yeah. And the other thing is that, if a person is not able to clear one of the mocks or more than the mocks,
remember when I told you, you don't have a teaching experience, and we boasted about it has a very highly selective program. Only the top-notch teachers are selected.
Yeah.
So yes, we do that, teachers. But again, I mentioned that what is the purpose, we'll give you a feedback. And if we feel that with a little guidance, you'll be able to be the face of Planet Spark, we'll give you that guidance. But if we feel that it's a pathetic performance, her pronunciation was not good, she was not using her body language, then it would be a tata bye-bye from the platform.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Thank you. And don't think negative. Teachers, none of the candidates should be thinking that way. We all are going to make it. Remember what Rita Pearson said? If you say it long, it starts to be a part of you. Right? So we're going to make it.
And other thing also, like in this mock one, we don't need to share the screen or anything. It's just like assignments that we are doing.
Below will
Similarly, the
not
duration.
allow you to share the screen, Dipali.
Yeah.
Below is a
Okay.
platform where sharing of the screen using any background, that is not allowed. Okay,
Okay.
let me do an example. For example, the situation is ask for the 3 key takeaways from the learner. Okay, what is the situation? The question, imaginary question, ask for the 3 key takeaways. So what you'll do, okay Rudra, so now here we come towards the end of the class. Can you tell me the 3 important things that you have learned? That's great, Rudra. You remember everything. So that is how you're going to pretend the response of the students. Something like that, you know?
Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
Dipali.
much.
Thank you so much. Meenal.
First of all, thank you so much, Shilpa, for this amazing 4 days. And like the learning curve was really great, and I really enjoyed it. And I just want to share that on day one, I was a little bit tired because for me, 10 a.m. is like a big deal. I was like, okay. But from day two, I started enjoying it. And then you mentioned that, oh, it's the last interaction. So I just want to say thanks a lot. Thank you so much for all the demonstrations and like real life examples. I just want to know what makes a mock a good mock, an average mock, and a bad mock. That, okay, these are the things they really care about. So I need to be very careful.
Lovely question, Meenal. See, the content we are giving you, in the PPTs, the content is already there. What we would be focusing on is how you deliver the content, how energetic you are in the class. How are you using your body language? Are you conducting the session like, okay, tell me about yourself? Or, hey, Rudra, can you tell me a little bit more about yourself? That smile, energy, body language, voice modulation. These are the major parameters that we would be evaluating you on.
Okay, and for me, like I can't see without specs, and all the time there's a light on the face, so eye contact like doesn't look properly because
that's okay. I'm able to find out that you're maintaining an eye contact with me. See, now also you'll imagine my eyes are blocked, but you know that I'm looking at you. But if I have this face, then you know that the eye contact is not maintained. So it's completely okay.
Because it happens with me before that sometimes people say that, oh, you're not looking in the screen because of the reflection, they can't just see it. So
no, don't worry. We are smart enough to find this.
Thank you so much. The fluency, body language, and the voice modulation, all these things basically.
The 5 pillars that we have learned till today. That is what you would be.
So the content and the 5 pillars, I have to like just make perfect amalgamation of it basically.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Have a great journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wishing you the best.
Thank you.
Miss Sumita.
Hi, ma'am. Thank you so much. I had a very great time. I felt like going back to the classes of college and school, sitting inside, maybe during the Corona time, how we used to attend virtual classes. That is how I felt. My question was, ma'am, in case if there is a network issue during the mock and the screen starts reloading or something, will that be a problem?
See, that is why I told you attempt your mock, at least mock 1 today. So that you have ample time. You're not waiting till the deadline. Then you can again write a mail to the team that I had a technical issue. Can you kindly send me the link again? But if you do it on Friday, the team takes some time to read your messages. If they delay the process, that is why I suggested everyone should complete at least mock 1 today, mock 2 tomorrow morning, and mock 3. Don't wait for the deadline so that you have ample time in case of any last minute emergencies to handle that situation.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Sanchi.
Ma'am, I just have a confusion. Like tomorrow it would be only the afternoon or evening batch, or going further as well in the upcoming days next week we would be having a morning batch or the afternoon batch?
Afternoon. Everything is there on your portal, Sanchi. You just need to check the timings. Day-wise timings are mentioned there. I think for the next 3 days, the timings are 2:30 to 3:30. Okay? So you can check the timings under the training schedule program. Day-wise timings are mentioned there, and you can mark your calendar accordingly, Sanchi.
Okay, also one more thing, like you told us about the self sessions as well. Now, since we have deadlines in mock, is it possible like first we complete our mocks and then we can go for the rest of the self sessions?
No. Self sessions, the deadline is today. So if you haven't completed your self sessions, first focus on your self sessions, because after Thursday EOD, like after 12 o'clock, the self session link will not be active. So first complete your self sessions, but most of you, if you have completed your self sessions, then go for your mocks, because mock deadline is Friday.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, Swati. I really like Swati's like a school girl, always like her virtual hand is raised, but she'll make sure that her physical hand is also raised. Yes, Swati, please go ahead.
Ma'am, I was saying that you told Thursday 50% of the self sessions should be done. So is it 100% for today or 50% only?
50%. You need to complete only 50% before you are onboarded. Then you'll give a stop to it. Once you're onboarded, the OJT team will guide you when to start the next 50%, what to do. The OJT team will guide you.
So it's only those 6 out of 12 stages that I need to finish by today.
By today.
Okay. Yes. Okay, ma'am. And thank you, ma'am. It was a lovely meet. Is there any other way if we get onboarded that we get to interact?
Once you're onboarded, yes, you'll get a lot of opportunities to interact. Maybe I'll be evaluating, assessing your videos, giving you the feedback. So a lot of other opportunities if you're onboarded, which you will be.
Let's hope so. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Ria.
Hi, first of all, I just want to say I had a lovely experience being mentored by you in this training. I've done a lot of trainings, but this is probably one of the longest with the best. So thank you for that. I had two questions. The first one is, you mentioned that for a complete learner experience, we talk about 165 sessions. Does that come as a package, or what if the parent says, we don't want 165 sessions because we can't pay that much?
Okay, again, a good question. See, we enroll students for 40 classes also, 50 classes also, 60 classes also. But imagine you as an educator, when the parents say, imagine I'm a parent and I tell you that, ma'am, my son is in class 10 and 165 classes would be too much. So can we go for 50 classes or maybe 40 classes? And Priya, if you tell me, okay, yes, you can go ahead. Now you are closing the doors for the counseling team. Now, even if I told you they have a magical wand, even if they want to try to convince the parents for 165 classes, the parents are going to believe what you said. You know, what the educator said. They believe the educator more than the marketing and the sales team. That's a harsh reality. So here, if you say that, ma'am, as per me, I recommend 165 classes, but please have a word with the counseling team and let's see how many classes they can offer you. So when you are sticking to 165 classes, you are keeping the doors open for the counseling team to convince them for 165 classes, Ria. Yes, we are allowed some of the parents enroll for 30 classes, 40 classes. That is okay. But imagine you getting a student for 30 class and the same student getting enrolled for 165 class. Stabilized payout.
Thank you. And then I had another question regarding the mocks. Will the mocks be evaluated by an educator or AI? Because I think the first interviews that we did, someone mentioned they were evaluated by an AI based on pronunciation, fluency, and body language.
No, by mentors.
Okay, by mentors. Okay.
Not by AI bots.
Thank you. I just had these questions. Thank you again.
Thank you, Ria. Thank you so much. Now I'll go to Priyanka.
First of all, thank you, ma'am, for such a wonderful training. And I want to had a query about, suppose there is a scenario wherein we got the confirmation about the slot and where both the parents are going to attend the session. But during the demo class, when it starts, only one parent showed up for the demo class. So it goes to continue or we asked to reschedule that?
See, if I would have been in your place, Priyanka, though you're allowed to conduct the session with a single parent also, you'll be paid. But if I would have been in your place, it has happened with me. I always used to reschedule. Ma'am, you told me that sir would be there. What happened? The mother would say, ma'am, last minute, some meeting came up. No worries, ma'am, I'll reschedule it for 8 p.m. when he's available. So if you feel okay, but if you conduct the session with a single mother also, then also no problem. See, you have to see where are my chances of getting the enrollment highest when both the parents are there. So I would always reschedule and try my level best to rope in both the parents.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Mary.
Hi, ma'am. Thank you so much for the wonderful training.
Thank you.
And I have a question in my self sessions there in the dashboard. I've completed 5 lessons, but it is showing only 8% is completed.
That is because you haven't completed 5 sessions. You have completed 5 subparts of self session 1. Since day 1, I've been mentioning, look at the percentage bar. Self
Yes.
session 1, there are 5 to 6, 4 to 5, I don't know the exact number, subparts. And you have completed only those self subparts, Mary.
Okay, I will check, ma'am. Thank you.
That percentage bar should reach up to 50%.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now I'll go to Jayant.
Okay, good afternoon once again, and it has been a pleasure talking to you, interacting with you, and I wish you all the best. And this is a new field for me. I'll be exploring. I had the pleasure of going through these assignments and plus these self sessions. I've completed those 50% ones, going through the junior demo and the senior demo. They have all been broken down into parts, and each has been very beautifully explained, giving an opportunity to people like me to go through the video once and then see and practice and do it. So it has been very convincing. It gives you a lot of opportunity to reform and recorrect and rehearse one after the other. So that is what I like very much about this training schedule and the self sessions. Secondly, only one question I would like to ask here regarding this background. You can see the curtains here. I have been giving my mocks like this only. I don't have a white something else to fall back on. So is this setting okay? Because I'll be relying on this only.
No, Jen, this is not okay because right now the background is distracting us, correct? So if you don't have a clean wall, what you can do is maybe a white piece of cloth, you can hang it like a screen, and that would work for us.
Okay, like in a studio, there is a green screen behind.
But
Maybe
here
a
we need
white one or a green one would be.
white. Either
White one would
green
do.
wall of any color or a white screen.
Okay, I'll do that, and preferably maybe in the evenings I should, or maybe at nights I should do it because this will be at least commotion time.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Wishing you all the best, Jen.
Thank you.
Now I'll go to Gulshifa.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, Gulshifa.
Ma'am, I will miss you.
I'm going to miss you too, Gulshifa.
Ma'am, I will really miss you.
So sweet, bacha.
I think
so
I'm an emotional person.
So sweet, and I'm feeling very happy. See, right now I'm on cloud 9 that I'm able to build a connection with my trainees. Love you for that, bacha. You have made my day. Thank you. Thank you, Gulshifa. I'm going to miss each one of my participants here. Wishing you all the best in your life, baby.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask that is it the angle is correct or not? Or I will just...
the background is not correct. It's a wall.
Ma'am, I was asking about the angle.
Camera angle is perfect. I can see you till your chest line. Yes.
Like this or like that?
The previous one was, yes, this is also better. Just a little gap at your head and you should be visible till your chest line. Perfect.
That's good. And ma'am, another question is that may I customize my background during mock on Willow?
Sorry?
May I customize my background during
Willow will not allow you to customize your background, darling. That's what I told you. It will not allow you to put any background, any backdrop. That is why either a clean wall or a white screen.
Okay.
Thank you. Wishing you all the best, baby. Okay. Ekta.
First of all, ma'am, thank you so much for the lovely training. And I really love your training. I learned a lot from you.
Thank you, Ekta. Means a lot.
And ma'am, so one thing I would like to tell, you said my background is not great because actually I'm sitting on the bed. So for the mocks, I have only one place where
One minute.
The angle correct?
1 minute, Ekta. Gulshifa, kindly mute yourself.
Ma'am, is the angle correct or I need to make the...
I've muted everyone. Ekta, now please unmute yourself again. Now unmute yourself, Ekta. I had to mute all the participants. Now you can unmute. Yeah.
Ma'am, I just want to ask that is this angle okay? Because I have only one wall, which is a blank white wall. So I'll have to set up the mock test uh, there only in one place only, because other places I don't have any blank wall. So this is also a white wall, but yeah, this is near
This
the
is
bed.
white, yeah, because the furniture is visible, Ekta, so it looks unprofessional. Imagine like sitting on a bed with a pillow, it looks unprofessional. That is why for a day, arrange for a chair or a table or something of white. Maybe, like, I'll tell you very honestly, teachers, I haven't shared with you. In 2009, I had a major accident. Okay. My spinal cord is completely crushed, and I'm not able to sit for long hours by dangling my legs. So even I'm sitting on a bed with 3, 4 pillows behind me. Okay. But the reason is right now I have a background which you will get for all your regular classes. But for the mocks, you need to have a professional setting, Ekta.
Okay. I think I have only one place where, otherwise, because in some places the door is visible or something is visible,
So use
I'll have
that
to
one
sit in.
place. Now use that one place that you have, Ekta.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Gunjan. Okay, just 1 minute. Pavitra has written the teacher's handbook page is not loading. Meenal, can you just share the link of teacher's handbook in the chat box? Go to your teacher's handbook, copy the link and just paste it there. Yeah, in the meantime, I'll take up Gunjan's query. Yes, Gunjan.
Ma'am, please one more thing, ma'am.
Okay.
Please, if you could share the email ID also in the mock email ID also in the chat box.
Okay. Meenal, kindly do that. Mock schedule @planetspark.in. Meenal would be sharing the teacher's handbook link and she would be sharing the email ID also.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Now I'll go to Gunjan Saini.
Good afternoon, ma'am. And I really like your sessions. It seems like I know from longer time to you, and I really like you. Thank you for a wonderful session. And my doubt is that if we have given mock test like till tomorrow, the result will be shown at 24 hours, within 24 hours, or
No, nothing like that. I just mentioned it before day 9, the results can be declared anytime. See, we have so many teachers. Sometimes we are able to update the results on the very same day. Sometimes we update the results on day 9. So before day 9, it would be updated. When it would be updated, that we cannot tell you. But day 9 of your training program, before that, the result would be updated.
Okay,
Thank
thank you,
you, Meenal,
ma'am.
for sharing the link to the teacher's handbook. Have you shared that address also, mock schedule? Okay, thank you. You have done that also. Mock schedule @planetspark.in. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I'll come to Meenal.
Yeah, I have just one question about the course when parents gonna ask like this 166 classes, it's all LPP classes because 166 for only regular classes or
First,
learning
Meenal,
classes.
165, not 166, 165.
Then it's all 3 kind of classes, right? So it will be approx 1 year of commitment we are asking from a parent. Approx. Okay, 3 years.
165 learn classes, 165 practice classes, 165 performance classes.
Okay.
165 once in a week, approximately, like just calculate. I'm not very good with my maths. 165 divided by, in a month, you'll be conducting 4 classes. So divide it and then you'll get to the number.
It's 52 weeks per year. So basically 52, it makes 3 years. That's what I asked.
Approximately 3 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what if sometimes like some teachers leave the PlanetSpark in between, then their teachers like are transferred to someone else. That also happens.
That also happens, and that is yet another additional, payout that you can receive. For example, and every teacher will not get the transferred students. Like, believe me, I conducted demos only for initial 3 months. After that, it was all the transferred students that I was getting. Without conducting the demos, I was getting the transferred students because that depends on your teacher's rating. If you're good, performing good, then the transferred students would be given to you.
So if I am like a good teacher, I can get like the students where the teacher has already left the Planet Spark.
They are called transferred students here at Planet Spark. So yes, you will be getting many transferred students also,
And
because
not yeah, go ahead.
and it's not that sometimes only if the teacher leaves the platform. Sometimes as a parent, I'm not satisfied with the teacher because the teacher is taking a lot of leaves or maybe delaying the sessions. Today also she cancels the class. Next time also she cancels the class. So even if the parents are dissatisfied with the teacher, it can go to a new teacher.
And it's not my concern, but since the transfer students also, like there's the base price and then number of classes that affect to the transfer teacher, or they start with the day one?
No. For example, as a learner, I've attended 30 classes with Manisha. Manisha got the payout for 30 classes. Now you would be getting the payout per class. If I'm enrolled for 50 class, then from 38 to 50 class, 20 classes payout you would be receiving.
So it will be from 30 to like per class, day count of a class basically. So if day 20, 30, say one has suppose plus 25 rupees, so it's
that won't be given. That won't be given to you. The boosted payout will not be given to you.
So yeah, it will start from the day one of my class basically.
Yes,
Yeah,
you would be 31st class would be counted as first class for you, Meena.
Yeah, so it's the cycle resets basically when the child transfers. Yeah, makes sense. Thank you so much.
Okay, so Bhashni's camera is off, so I'll go to Manisha.
Hello, ma'am. You are so wonderful with your sessions, and you are very honest. In the beginning of the session, you said that you just not able to attend your first class of demo because you don't know how to answer the query. You're so honest. You give us inspiration and motivation that see where I am now. You are conducting such beautiful sessions with such confidence and with being very respectful to every candidate. So you're so inspiring, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So sweet.
And with these training sessions, we came to know about Planet Spark so much. It's very good platform, and I will recommend this platform to my relatives also because such a beautiful platform. I really loved it, whether I'm selected or not. But I make sure that it's very important to have public speaking abilities. Very good. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
If you have this conviction, I'm sure you are going to be, great in convincing the parents and giving your 100%. Because until and unless you have that conviction in you, you can never convince anybody else. So good job. And thank you for your kind words, Manisha.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. No queries?
Nothing, ma'am.
Oh my God, you stayed back just to share the feedback?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, nothing.
Means a lot.
You have conducted so beautiful trainings that I don't have any doubt to ask.
Thank you.
I'm just appreciating you, and I will miss you.
Thank you, Manisha. So sweet. Thank you. Now I'll go to Seali from Pune.
Hi, ma'am. Thank you for being such a great.
Seali, come a little closer to the device. We are not able to hear you clearly. Your voice is very meek.
Okay. Ma'am, can you hear me now?
A little better.
Okay. First of all, thank you for being such a great mentor. And I have a query regarding mocks. If question consists 3 to 4 slides of PPT, so can we read it while recording, or should we have to prepare it and learn it, then record?
See, you don't have to memorize anything, Seali. One side, the Willow platform is open. Other side, the PPT is open. You can switch the tabs. But if you feel that you're not very tech savvy, like I am not tech savvy, you can also take a picture from your phone of those 4 slides. For example, there are 4 to 5 slides. Take a picture from your phone, prepare yourself really well, and once in a while when you have to refer to the slides, just scroll it in your phone. That is something that I would recommend you to do.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now the last query, Satya Vedi.
Yes, ma'am. Like, you're such an amazing mentor, ma'am. I really enjoyed all your classes, and really because of you, I somewhat became confident to speak up, and so that's what I started asking questions and all. So it was really nice because after 10 years, I've been sitting down and learning something. So really, it was a little bit tough for me, but really, you made the atmosphere very friendly. so that I could come up and talk. Really thanks for this experience.
So sweet. Thank you, Satya. Thank you so much. So on this note, teachers, again, if you all can just turn on your cameras for 10 seconds, because I want to capture this moment. The participants who are here, if you can just turn on your cameras, I want to capture this beautiful moment, your beautiful smiling faces, so that whenever we cross roads in future, we are like, okay, I know them, I know her. Everyone, thank you, teachers, for turning on your cameras. Here I'm going to capture this. And wishing you all the very best. Complete your self sessions by today. Try to complete at least one mock today. Do not forget to attend tomorrow's training program in the afternoon, 3:30 to 5:30, where you'll be learning about the adult PPT. And just believe in yourself, give your 100%, attempt your mocks, and I know more than 95% of my mentors are going to make it. You are going to be onboarded. On this positive note, I'll take your leave. Bye-bye, teachers. Take care.
Bye, ma'am. It
Bye.
was great learning from you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.